together.
Yeah, we're doing well today.
Open stuff open.
That is a spinning orange die.
Yeah.
I think spun for a while. I'm actually impressed.
I forgot what letter we're at. Let me guess. Hmm. Where are we?
We were at the one place with
Oh, there it is.
the
You're at
man
letter
who didn't
B.
want us to go in.
Ah, you finally got to the letter B, guys. Ugh. You went to all the
We were
other
like
letters
mid-combat,
first.
actually.
Yes.
Well, we found a snake though inside. The
Mid
big ol'
combat.
snake.
Alright, let's get these things shared. Let's make sure the stream is producing audio because
But it
last
wasn't
week we
like
went for like an hour and 12 minutes before I realized that you guys were muted and the stream could only hear me.
yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
It's okay. It wasn't like
But
super
this
important info, but yeah.
but like okay, so like the combat has kind of devolved into uh like the talking. That's what I remember.
It was Nero trying to talk about his god.
Yeah.
Okay.
There was some blindness or darkness going on, wasn't there?
There's a whole lot of you guys can't
And
see
with Pops is
things.
permanently deafened.
Oh, that's
So
okay.
is
Yeah.
Raz. Yes. Well, we'll get it cured.
Okay, so Nero made his statement. The thing's still invisible. It's dark. You know. Nimitap, is there anything you want to do?
Well, there's some discussion going on, so I'm willing to allow diplomacy a chance to work.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And Layla, is there anything like you would like to do this round?
Um, I think I'm good. I think I'm just going to hold my action for now.
Okay. Then on the creature's turn, it will respond to Nero. You can teach me the ways? Teach me about this temple? About the god of this temple? And he just kind of like you can see him, Nero, right? I think we're in the state where you can see him. Other than him blinking in and
Pretty
out
sure
of
he
existence.
went invisible.
He's blinking. And you guys are in like darkness?
No, you
No, he's
you
invisible, I
said that he
thought.
cast invisibility.
Oh, that's right. He's blinking and invisible. Okay. Then he reveals himself again.
Yeah, it's a really weird state of being.
But he's still blinking. Well, he didn't want you guys to kill him. You just kind of barged into his place, so he put all his defenses up, basically.
Yeah.
I think you guys caught on to that. And he responds by revealing himself. He's still blinking in and out of existence.
Mm-hmm.
And he says, if you do not ruin anything here, then my studies will go uninterrupted. Maybe you could teach me a few things. There are a few things on these pillars that I couldn't quite figure out, but maybe you know. And then he stops and pauses. However, maybe you can do something for me. I'm not so ready to let you guys in. But if you do this for me, I'll let you in.
All right.
We're also kind of out of combat unless anybody wants to do, like, something wrong, perhaps.
Do I think
I
this
like how you
creature's
phrase
undead?
that.
I'm sorry, what?
It doesn't look undead. Do I think the creature's undead
No.
of any kind?
Mm-mm.
Okay, then no, I'm fine with this.
I'd say, I'd love to speak with you about my god. And I haven't been here before. I'd love to investigate it a bit myself. I might have some answers for you. But what type of thing would you like us to do?
He says, several days ago, I was bathing in a nearby river, and my crown slipped off my head and was lost. I really loved my crown, but I could not find it. If you find me my crown, I will let you in to study this place with me. But not only that, I will prize you with my personal hoard, worthy of those who serve nobility.
Oh, well, that's quite the offer. I'll have to speak with my compatriots here, but thank you very much for the offer. Would it happen to be a magical crown? Would make it a lot easier to find.
I'll get to you on that one, but go ahead and consult with your friends.
Thank you, my friend. I will speak with them shortly. So I'll start heading out the door and kind of motion for everyone to gather as
Mhm.
best we can at this point.
Okay, I'm trying. I don't actually know if the crown's magical, so I'm gonna go find out.
I had a feeling.
All right.
Did one of you guys can't hear, right? Oh.
Two,
Two, I
Two.
think.
Okay.
Yeah.
Whiz Pops and Raz.
but Wiz Pops doesn't really notice yet. It's just his natural state of being an old man and all.
Yeah.
Oh
fair.
my god.
You're
Yeah.
old. Get over it.
I don't think this deafness is dismissible as the spell blindness deafness, unfortunately. But we'll see.
No, the crown is not magical.
All right. So I'll try to motion to get Whiz Pop's attention. Get in here.
Wiz Pops can't hear you.
Get in. What? Yeah.
But he
I
might
don't-
he
what do
might
you
see
say
I
your
your
tried to
character
motion?
motion.
motioning
I'm
over.
Motioning you.
motioning. I'm motioning for you to come
Unless
join
you're
us.
blind, you see him.
Yeah.
I guess I'll join you.
Which he is old, so I believe that.
Might be blind, in truth.
So
I notice you.
so I will sort of explain what's going on to Layla and Nimatep, and then I'll pull out a piece of paper and a pen and start writing down for Whiz Pops and Raz, assuming Raz can read common.
Yeah, I can read.
Layla, is this something that you can fix?
Mm,
If not today, then tomorrow? Or perhaps Tetsura has a way to fix this.
That could be. Wait a second. This is, yeah, it's not a curse, right?
That is correct.
Because if it was a curse, it would have gone to the hand. But yeah, okay.
Yeah. I have restoration, but I don't think that'll do it.
Yeah, if I remember what it was some kind of like physical effect.
No, it's a supernatural ability. It was a gaze.
Right, I mean, it affected me physically. It's not like I'm cursed or that I'm, you know, something. It was just actually, uh, yeah. I guess I don't know all the
This is
different ways you
not
can
a
get deafened,
magical
but
effect, correct.
Go ahead,
yeah.
Nero. What were you saying?
So basically, I share what the unidentified creature said to me. Um, that they'd be willing to look over the temple with me and have me explain some things that I know and try and figure it out with me. But in order for it to be comfortable with that, it wants us to go find its crown that it dropped in a nearby lake.
River.
Okay.
River? Okay.
Yeah.
We apparently struggled to find the dang thing. Unfortunately, it's not magical, so we can't just detect magic to find it, but yeah, we should be able to do something, I believe. I would say 5 heads are better than one, but
You have a
I
metal
think we have it
detector,
tied
right?
in that one.
We do have a metal detector, yeah.
Mm, that's handy.
You know, I might be able to get a little bit more help from it too, and I look from Raz to Wiz. Uh, it might have an idea how to help out with the effect it caused. And I don't hardly blame it because we did surprise the dang thing, but yeah, maybe
What?
it'll have an idea how to clear up that deafness. And I'll write down, maybe it knows how to fix deaf.
Okay.
Okay, Ramus. But yeah, so what does everyone think about helping this thing find its crown?
It seems like an
Yeah.
odd
Yeah.
request, but if it smooths things over, then I'm for it.
Yeah, and it said something about royal reward from some sort of a, I don't know how to put it, treasury type deal? I don't know. They use big fancy words that I'm not used to.
Treasure is good.
Let me just pop in there real quick and see if it might have an idea how to clear up this deafness. So I'll walk back in and say, we seem to be in agreement, my friend, to go look for this crown for you.
I'm sorry, were you talking to me?
Yes.
Oh, what'd you say then?
I said I walk in and say we seem to be in agreement that we're gonna go look for this crown for you.
Oh, excellent. Then I will see you when you have it.
I do have one small question for you though, and I don't blame you because we did kind of surprise you and all that, but you seem to have deafened a couple of my friends out there.
Oh, they'll get used to it.
Uh, do you know of a way to clear that up, or is that something we're gonna have to research on our own a wee bit?
I can't fix it.
All right, but I'm just curious if you might know of any means on how to clear that up.
Let me think about it. And his mini heads look like they're thinking. Hmm. Perhaps one of those simple spells you simple folk use. What is it called? Remove deafness? I think that's what they call it on those scrolls that they write their spells on. I don't know.
have that
The
spell.
magic's a wee bit out of my thing anyway, so yours must be quite impressive compared.
Well, serves you right. You really shouldn't just barge into places uninvited.
And generally, I do agree. I was just concerned about the sanctity of my temple here. Or the temple of my god, I should say. But I'm very glad to have met you now, so I'll be back once we've found that crown. Alright?
Excellent. And like the notepad starts floating off the air as it starts to like look at the little notepad and the pillars.
Nero will walk out and close the doors behind him very gently, I guess. And he'll go, alright. Our friend in there says that all we need to do is cast the spell. Yes, that is the word I was looking for exactly, Star Fox. Reverently. I'll say it says that the spell remove deafness is all we need to do.
Yeah, I don't have that spell.
Okay.
Does Teddy Sura have it? Would she be able to fix this?
She flies
I asked
down
her.
Maybe.
listening in on what's happening. She's like, you guys get yourselves in trouble often. Yes? I'm sorry, but I don't have anything. It doesn't seem like it's a curse. Or else I could remove the curse. She has a symbol of stunning, symbol of persuasion, symbol of fear, legend lore, if you want her to legend lore for you, symbol of sleep, symbol of pain. Smell magic won't work.
Yeah, we need a
Symbols.
symbol of pain. That's what we need right
That's
now.
what you need right now, okay.
It might help. Give it a shot.
I will shock your hearing back into you.
Well, no, I'm not. I'm obviously not a magical expert. I shoot water like a super soaker kind of deal. But, uh, would it be possible to get into town and then buy a couple of scrolls or remove deafness?
Hmm.
Wizard can't hear you.
Well, the
Well,
major
I'm
problem
not.
is that Pops would have to do it, but he might have a hard time. I mean, I guess one of us could go with him, but yeah, he might have a harder time casting a spell to get him back there too.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well, once he gets there, I mean,
well,
especially if somebody goes with him, that can kind of help him shop and communicate with with some wizards back in Wadi or
nah,
something.
I'm giving you
would it
blank
not be?
stares.
Like, I'm specifically speaking to Layla because this seems more like her field, the remove deafness.
Yeah, but
Seems more like
and
her
Layla's like,
field
I
than Wiz
can't.
Pops, otherwise I'd be writing things down for him.
Yeah, I
But it's
actually
like,
can't remove it.
wait, wouldn't would it be cheaper just to buy the scrolls and have you perform it? Or would it be cheaper to talk to maybe one of the churches and see if they can perform it themselves?
Those are cheaper, but you have
Uh,
the chance of failure.
Yeah,
no,
that's
I
kind of
mean,
my thought.
Very high chance, but it's there. Provided that the scroll caster doesn't know the spell.
if it's
If they know the
If
spell,
the
then it
spell's
should be
low enough
fine.
level, it's fine.
Yeah.
Okay,
And I
well,
think
I
it's
will.
actually like a level 3 spell, so I don't even think I actually would need to roll anything if I had it. But
Hmm. I'll look at Whizpops and write down basically. Would you be able to teleport into town for scrolls of remove deafness? And I write it in the
I'll
accent because America.
I'll nod, mostly sure of myself. And then I'll
Eh,
write back real quick tomorrow.
I nod my head. All right, so what time is it?
Also, he would have told you that the river is to the north, so it's the northmost hex
I guess it's
to the
it's the
hex
middle
you're
of the
in right
night
now.
because we went in here in the middle of the night.
That is correct. You guys did.
So maybe instead of
Okay.
tomorrow, I would have written down in the morning.
Yeah.
All right, well, would you like to camp out now?
Yep. Sleep time.
I'll write it down.
I go back to sleep.
Yeah, I'll nod.
Okay. This place actually does not have any random encounters, so you guys will get through your sleep and rest just fine. But since it was late before you guys got to sleep, you're not going to be able to get started till later tomorrow.
Okay.
So 10 a.m. and then 11 a.m. you guys finish preparing your spells and stuff, and you're ready to head out for the next day. Wait, I didn't mark the correct day. Here we go. There we go. Oh, it did mark it. Okay. Damn, your guys' adventure has been what? 1, 2, 3, 4, almost 5 months.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
That's not bad.
Whose birthday's coming up? Okie dokie. So it's the next day. What would you like to do? Clean up the combat tracker too.
I oversleep because I can't hear anything.
I need to change my prepared spells.
I have the most uninterrupted sleep I've ever had.
Okay.
But I mean, you guys
and
should probably start doing the teleporting thing.
yeah, just for safety's sake, I've prepared 3 teleports today. I just want to put that out there before we get into the failures I'm gonna roll
Smart.
here. I also have my spontaneous spell if I need a 4th one. Hopefully that's enough. Yeah, I'll teleport whoever wants to go with me. I'll kind of
But
motion
can
everyone
you?
over, wave my arms, and
You are deaf, so remember
say.
the deaf rules and casting spells.
So that's a 20% chance of failure, which is why I said I prepared 3 of them. So I'm gonna try and motion everyone over to attempt to teleport,
Right. Yeah, I don't know if you can
and
do.
whoever
all
comes
of
Ateti
over.
says she'll
so-
just stay. She has no interest
True.
of seeing your civil lifestyles.
I think someone else has to stay behind too.
I can protect Tetasura if you
Well,
wake me up
I'll
first.
I'll look at Layla and Nematep and say, would one of you who's better with other people want to go with him and help him out?
Sure.
I don't know a whole lot about this magic stuff, and generally people piss me off. So.
Okay, so you guys figure it out, and then whoever comes over to
Yeah, I end
be
up going
next to me,
probably.
I'll grab you. So it's gonna be me, Layla. Is Nimitip going?
No.
Okay, so
I
just
don't
me and
really have a
Layla.
reason to go.
Nope. Just you and Layla.
But if you want a
Okay, and then
diplomat, that
I
would be
will.
Raz.
Layla's pretty good at that.
Okay.
And I'll
All good.
attempt to cast teleport with just me and Layla then. I'll just roll a D100 and below, was it 20 and below is bad?
So if it's 20%,
Yeah, it's
then
20%
20 low.
failure chance.
Mhm.
Fail.
Oh,
I did it!
You failed.
Holy crap!
Nat 1 on a
nat
D100,
one.
boys! I knew it!
Holy crap!
Okay, that's cast number 1. That just means that the spell
Wizpops
goes away,
clearly
right?
can't hear himself. Yeah,
Yeah.
you lose your spell.
Okay. I said I motioned like, oh, okay, what? And I'll try again.
You said your magic words wrong. You pronounced them wrong.
I try
Oh,
again.
God.
Impressive.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Yes! Game Master wins!
I say third time's the charm. Don't worry, Layla. Believe in me. Okay.
Ta-da! Boop. You guys
Third
teleport.
time's the charm.
Now you don't have a way to get back without a
I
spell.
told you I have a spontaneous spell
Okay.
that hopefully I was
Don't
hoping not to
forget,
have to use
though.
You
that,
should
but
probably
I have
remove
it.
your deafness before you
Gotta
try
roll
to go
another
back.
one.
Yeah, to remove the deafness.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm definitely
Good
doing
thing
that.
That's
that
why I'm
Layla's the
going.
one that went. That way Layla can cast the remove deafness before you come back.
Layla can't
Mhm.
cast it, can she?
Yeah.
If I have a
Yeah, it's on
scroll,
our
I
list.
could.
From a scroll.
Oh, okay. Perfect.
Sorry,
Then
he was
let's.
deaf, so he didn't know.
Yeah, he didn't know. It's fine. Yeah.
I didn't know
Yeah.
that Layla knew how to cast that spell.
I mean, I don't.
I thought because I've never seen you cast from a scroll before. I don't think.
Mm,
Maybe. I don't know.
I mean, I've definitely cast I summoned a Vanth with a scroll. I've definitely done that at least.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Oh
Well,
shit!
anyways.
I feel silly. I actually do have a scroll of heal, which would do it. That's kind of overkill.
Only for
Yeah.
one,
So.
yeah.
Yeah.
That would have
I'd
only done it for
say
one, but yeah, I could have removed it off of
if you
Wizpop's
showed
already,
me
I
that
guess.
scroll, I would have shook my head. And
Yeah.
and we go to town, and I'll just let Layla lead because she knows what she's doing.
Sure, we'll probably go to the Phrasmans in Wadi. They're the ones probably most likely to be able to give us scrolls of remove deafness.
Okay. Then they greet you, as the heroes of their city, as normal. And, what kind of assistance can they offer you?
And I gotta look up a price on what those would be, because I don't remember offhand. But they're not
So
that
it's
expensive.
possible,
They're
like, take out like 50 gold or something and just hold it out to you, not knowing if that's enough or not.
50
Probably
gold's
not.
probably not enough.
It's definitely not. No.
It is only caster level 5, so it's not gonna be like super expensive in terms of scrolls, but
I think it's about 375.
where is the scroll bouton?
Search scroll, and then you'll see it.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Alright, add custom scroll. And it's just gonna have
You'll want the clerical version so you can cast it.
correct. Is it a level 2 spell or a level 3 spell? I think it's a level 3 spell.
It's the same as blindness, deafness, I believe. So 3.
There it is.
Yep.
Yeah, 375 was correct.
Yeah. I had to look
Okay,
it
Your
up.
math
so
finder.
Layla motions like more. So I like take out another 50 gold, and she's like more, like motioning more. And finally I pull out like 300 gold. She's like more, and I pull out 400
I
gold, and
might
then
have
Layla
just.
takes the right
Oh my
amount.
god, no! I just write down the number for you. Come on. Or I just buy them myself and then make you pay me back afterwards.
Oh, fine. Whatever. Wiz Pops wants to
Layla doesn't
be a
play Wiz
difficult old
Pops
man,
games.
like you know, like old man checking out at at the cash register, counting the coins one at a time. Like
Oh my
that's
god,
the
yeah.
Layla's
effect
had her fair
I was
share of
going
being
for.
around old men. She don't, or old people just in general. She don't
You
need your
should
help.
just buy a whatchamacallit, an arcane one just so that you can learn the spell yourself if you have access to it.
Is it on the wizard spell list though?
The
No.
problem.
If he has access to it.
Ooh! I'm buying things too. Yes. Okay. Never mind. Don't worry about it.
If you buy the arcane
Staff things.
version, only an arcane caster can use the scroll, or you would have to make a check if you were a divine
Right.
caster.
Well, there is technically one arcane caster that can cast it, and that's Witch. But that's it. There's the only
Okay.
arcane caster that can cast
Oh,
that
that
spell.
would make sense.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I mean, an alchemist gets it too, but they're not really casters, and then it's all
Yeah.
divine casters.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
So, so depending on, yeah, I actually might not have any money.
Rip.
So let's talk real quick. It's a little out of character chit chat.
Hey, pull your pockets
Last
out.
session I had said I'm buying in components and materials for my staff, and then I'll let you know what the staff is once I figure out the staff rules. Well, Matt helped me with the staff rules, and I figured out the staff I wanted, and it was going to use pretty much all my money, like less 30 to 50 gold.
Looks like you're gonna be deaf
So
for a
if
while.
that's all kosher, then I wouldn't have the money to pay Layla right now,
That is.
and I would ask for I'd show her everything I have, and then kind of
You
indicate
show
that I
her
wanted
your
to just owe her,
staff.
and I'll pay her
Wait,
back.
you don't have it. You're like, here's all the materials for the staff. It's gonna
Yeah,
be wonderful.
I'll show her some of the materials that
Oh my
were the
God.
more expensive materials,
Yeah, that's fine.
That rolls her eyes.
and I make like a heart symbol with my hands, like
Oh my
aw.
God.
Actually, wait, I can
Oh,
talk.
no.
I'm not. It's not like I can't talk. So I'll just be like,
You
oh
just
my god,
sound
thank you,
dumb
Layla.
when you
Dumb,
talk.
yeah.
I sound even more like ignorant of the world and all of its things going on than normal because I can't
Well, you're
hear.
not stupid. You just can't speak
It just
normal.
sounds stupid.
Yeah.
I know, but you know how like old people sometimes will like rant about things. It'll be like that, but even worse because I can't hear you when you tell me to stop.
Oh. So he's just going on and on and on and on and on. He's tangenting.
But I'm just talking about like crafting a
Like,
staff
oh my
and how awesome
God,
it's
I'll
gonna
pay.
be.
And then this little doodad here, it's gonna go on the top of my staff, and it's gonna make this work.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I'll just be like, oh my God, and I'll just like give the money to the cleric and be like, get the spell and cast it just so that he can hear himself and I can like not have to. Like as long as he can hear himself, like he can't hear
Good.
himself, so he's compensating by making sure I can hear him, and it's terrible. This is the most insufferable thing I've ever had to deal with, and
And then I'm like, wait, what did I say again? Because I didn't hear myself. I don't remember what I said.
yeah. Oh my God, that's awful.
Where was I at yet? Did I tell you about this doohickey on the staff? I'm telling you about how I'm going to put all the materials from some of the various
All
beasts
right.
we beat.
So you
have like
purchase
a
the scrolls
rope on it.
for whatever.
I've
How many you
purchased 2
purchased?
scrolls.
Okay.
Yep. Just 2.
And out of character, I'll just give Layla like 400 gold at whenever we get money.
All right.
Yeah, I'll do my best to remember, but remind me.
Yeah, I have enough gold to
I-
buy 2 of those really easily, so I'll do it for now.
Let me do the math here real quick.
I'll wave to Razak as he wakes up.
Yeah, I have exactly 30 gold after buying the components.
I have a few of these wards that I probably am, or scrolls that I'm probably
Oh, no, I
never
have
going to
80
use
gold.
that I should probably just get rid of.
Oh, that's true. I could actually sell some of these scrolls, and that would make enough money to pay you now.
Most of these scrolls I have are probably stuff I might use, but I don't know if I'll ever use a scroll of effortless armor.
No? But it's effortless.
I don't know. What's the duration
Sounds like a
on
lot of
effortless
effort.
armor? I mean, that is really the problem. Effortless armor takes a lot more effort than it's worth to get effortless armor. Like all it does is get it armor no longer reduces your speed. Which is probably the biggest advantage to it. But it also
It's
reduces
good
your
for a
armor
battle
type
cleric,
penalty.
which
Yeah,
you are
that's
not.
something that any of us really have to worry about.
Well, you can cast it on other. Oh, it's only personal actually. So yeah, that makes it definitely completely useless to me. Why did I even keep
Oh,
those?
I know, guys. I'll sell this necklace of fireballs that I'm probably never going to use. Unless someone else wanted it.
Are you sure you guys want to sell now?
No, I'm not gonna bother. That's the only thing like
Should I
that
not
I
sell now?
have. That I'm
Raz
not
isn't
gonna. I
with
mean,
you.
you can.
So,
Okay.
does that matter?
Can.
Also, what's all this stuff in the party sheet? Is that stuff we were meaning to sell at some point?
If you guys didn't put in
That
your
I'm just
bags
noticing.
that I would like you to do.
Well, like that's stuff I think that Nero mostly took because he was like, he's like
Yeah.
all, you know,
He'll carry
all
it all.
meals
Yeah,
with
and then I
stuff.
thought we were gonna sell it.
Yeah, that stuff was supposed to have been sold.
You
Oh,
guys
well,
thought
we
it
never
was
had a
Last
sold?
chance
time
to
we
go
were
I
in
sell
don't
it.
town.
remember if we.
Well, we
Okay.
could sell it now. Like you guys could have given
Like
it to
if we can
me and
meta
Whiz
that.
Pops.
Yeah.
No, that was stuff that I thought was sold
Well,
last
there's
time
no
we were in town.
metaing. If you want to sell it, you can. But if Raz is with you,
Well, the
you
meta
get
is that
better.
we brought it with us. No, Raz isn't with us.
Yeah, so you're not gonna get the better deal.
I didn't know Raz had to be with us. I thought that was just anyone in
Oh
the
yeah,
party.
No, that's
he's
Raz
got
only.
the campaign trait. But that only applies to the treasure stuff. So for selling I think, right? Like
Valuable stuff. Yeah.
I don't know if that applies to like just selling it. So for selling like the scimitars and such, then that's
No, it
probably
doesn't.
fine.
Not towards just regular stuff. No.
I mean, can we just say that Raz came with us
No.
and sell it, or
No. You and Layla are the
Okay.
only people there. That's.
no? That's fine. I just
okay.
didn't know if that was okay with you or not. So if that's the case, then we probably wouldn't sell it.
I mean, if you want
That's
to, you
fine.
can.
Yeah, you can.
I'll
if
just
you
owe
want.
Layla 400 gold. That's fine. It doesn't matter. No, why? Yeah, it's fine. We'll sell it later in this session or whenever.
Mm-hmm.
It's not going to lose its value.
But it might gain its value depending
The only
on
way it
who's with
loses
you.
value, I'd say the only way it'll lose value is if we sell it now instead of with Raz.
Right.
So
But yeah, that's entirely
okay,
up to you.
then you cast and we're good. Layla, I can hear.
Nero, can you grab all that stuff onto your sheet then?
Yeah.
Okay. And I guess I didn't distribute coins to you earlier, so here's whatever's in that.
Pluto, you auto succeeded, so you didn't roll.
Yeah, it's a spell
Okay, great.
it's a spell that's lower than my highest level spell I can cast. You only have to make the cast roll checks from using a scroll if you are
It's
like
a higher level?
below if you're below caster level. If it's a
Oh,
higher
I didn't
level,
know
it's
that.
I'm
Cool.
well above the caster level on that scroll.
Great. Okay. Yep. And I can hear again, and then I'll teleport us back to town, or sorry, back to the temple place.
Okay.
Oh, I didn't roll a D100 on that teleport, did I? Oh, but I know it well, so it's probably fine. But I have to roll a D100 on the teleport to see if we got close, right?
Yeah, you've only been here at this temple for like a little bit, like about a day.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
mean, I was talking about getting to town, but
You know town well.
it wouldn't. Yeah, I don't think it would really matter.
I mean,
Let me
technically,
just look up the
there's
table real
still a,
quick.
there's still a chance you can roll like a 99 or whatever.
What does that do?
It's just off
We're just
target,
off
which means that
target.
you're a distance like away from it, but you still get there
Oh,
basically.
if
Yeah,
that
You just have to
happened
walk
to
a
you
little
in
bit or
town,
something.
that's
Let's
not
see.
a big deal.
We're fine.
But out here, it
Yeah.
could be a big
Okay,
deal.
now
yeah.
now we'll teleport back, and I don't have to deal with that stupid 20% crap, and I'll yeah, I rolled an 82. That's probably not great. I'd say
No, it still works.
that was in the seen casually probably category, so I think we're fine.
Yeah.
God, if I rolled
Oh,
a
it's even
100
kept.
there, I would have. God.
I'm gonna say at least an hour has passed for your guys' town trip.
Okay.
Yep, that's fair. And we're back, and I'm no longer deaf, and Layla can, yeah, hear us. Layla, you're the
Yeah, I
best.
use the other scroll on Raztak.
All right. I guess I can hear again now.
So just
But
to get this straight, we're gonna find this thing's crown, and then it's gonna let us, or let Nero help at least.
Yeah, we'll look around the temple here and see what's
He
going
said
on.
something about treasure.
Yeah,
That's right as
we
well.
would be rewarded apparently.
Okay. No one spoke treasure or wrote treasure down earlier.
Yeah, dude.
That sounds good to me. Okay.
That's how Razdak knew about it.
So I mean,
So,
well, once again, I apologize to Tedasura. Don't worry, we're gonna get back on the trail of the stolen body, but this sounds relatively simple, and having that snake creature as a potential ally, I think would help us get the body back. He might have something very useful in his treasury.
exactly.
So I
and
apologize
that's
Such as
again
a
to
the
good
her.
one.
golem part. So we head towards the river, and it's, you know,
so you guys
probably
want to
like
do that this
midday.
day?
Yeah.
Sure.
And for those that are
I mean,
curious,
I
I
only
actually
cast
do
like
have the
4
tools
spells.
and I have the skill craft tattoo.
Okay.
I mean, I only used 4 5th level slots for teleport. It's fine. Everything's fine.
Okay, just 1 second.
Yeah, I will say one of the things I like most about Wiz Pops is how many spell slots he's had with the Sin magic. That has been such a huge factor in battles and days where I've been like super low on spells. Has been like the extra 1 per level is huge.
Yeah. All right, so we go towards the to the river, right? That's
Yeah.
where this thing lost its crown.
I'm trying to make certain I'm happy by finding a map. Because I realized they didn't give
As
me
long
one.
as the river map isn't that desert map, then I'll be okay, Secret. If the river map is the desert map, I'm gonna have words.
I should,
You mean like you're having there?
Photoshop the desert map together and then, just paint water through it.
I'd be fine with that. I just, yeah, I'm just obviously kidding, but
I think I'm
if a
stealing
river
some
map
of his
doesn't have a
imagery.
river,
Ooh. I need to bookmark this guy's. What is this? What am I on? I'm on Imager right now all of a sudden. Okay. This guy makes a lot of neat maps, so I'm gonna keep this bookmarked. Where's the map I was looking for, though? the shivak?
I need to keep track of progress on this staff. I think we had I think I said 4 days last time of
Steal
partial
photos from
progress.
Imager without.
How do you steal photos?
Imager, yeah.
I mean, you save them, and then you open them up in
can't.
Paint.
I mean, you can save them, but they're like a very small size. So I just don't want the small size.
I don't know, if you send me the link, I can
Can you
look
hit the
at it.
open in new tab and then save it?
No.
Secret, what's the link you're trying to save?
We're just not gonna do that. I don't want to waste too much time. Let's see if we can grab this one.
Okay, I mean, I can possibly get it.
This map looks fine. Okay. Not as deserty as I would like it, but it's whatever.
If there's water, I mean, there's got to be something
I mean,
green.
there may not be. Yeah.
Hold on.
I mean, deserts have green in them.
Open folder. Folders open. Drag image. 0D0. Okay. All right. Don't take this map too in context of what you see.
Okay.
I'm going to. Okay. Before you
My
guys
God, we found the oasis.
actually get to the river, is there anything you guys want to do before you start approaching it when you know it's up there, or what would you like to do? How would you like to proceed?
Well, he didn't say there was anything there. He just said he lost his crown, right?
Right.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna look for it.
Right.
So
Wait, did you say what it was made out of?
Also, it took you
Maybe
guys
some kind of
about
metal.
8
It's a
hours to
crown.
get here, so it is about
I know,
8
but
p.m.
what if we had a rod that could detect the metal that it was made of?
no, yeah, that was brought up earlier. We'll definitely put that to
Don't
good
we have
use.
to know the metal or not?
I can just say metal in general, but yes, if we knew exactly what it was made of, it would make it easier.
Yeah, so I guess I'm suggesting before we leave that we ask what it was made of.
He would tell
Sounds like a
you
reasonable idea.
that it's a golden circlet dotted with teardrops or diamond-sized teardrops all around it.
Diamond-sized teardrops or teardrop-sized diamonds?
You know what I said.
Okay,
I know what I
I'm gonna
said.
look for diamonds then.
Ooh.
That would probably be a much better look, yeah.
Because even if you don't find it, you found diamonds.
Well, also we all carry gold and a lot of it.
So you're not
that'll
at
be
the
first thing the rod
river
detects.
yet. So the game master was trying to find out how
Okay.
you guys want to approach the area. Or do you want me to just blindly set you at the river and deal with what's at the river? I guess is what I was
I
getting at.
We'll look around as we walk towards it.
Okay, so you're gonna approach the
let's
river and
kind of be a little quiet about it and keep our eyes open, so I'm gonna roll perception.
cool. Okay.
I mean,
I'm just gonna be a babbling old man, so You know, I'll
Ooh.
roll a perception, but I'm not paying attention
16
much.
plus 16. I love it.
And was there any like pre-spells that you guys wanted to do before you get to the general area?
I'm loud though, so deal with it.
Just the normal, like flight, mage armor, ant hall.
Okay.
We didn't get our spells reset from yesterday, did we?
No, I don't think so. Let me. Well, do I? No.
That's fine. I'm doing it manually.
Do I need to? Yeah.
No, it's fine because I already checkmarked all the teleports and stuff from today.
Okay.
I'll have see invisibility on. That's kind of become a standard now because we've been encountering a lot of invisible creatures. So once we kind of get close, I'll cast it on myself.
That's the only thing that I need to figure out a way to get around is me seeing invisible creatures as the melee, or just the physical character.
Use magic.
I'm actually considering picking up blind fighting.
Yeah, that might be the best option.
Smart. I'm telling you, I'm loving this internal buffer thing.
All right, you guys begin to approach where you believe this river is. In the distance, you see it. As you get closer, the desert sands run right to the edge of a narrow, winding river. The opposite riverbank is rockier, and a few thin reeds grow here and there along the banks. Though narrow, the river seems cool and deep and swirls by at a lazy pace. Clouds of humming insects hover above the surface of the water, and headwaters of the Scarab River wind through the parched dunes in this hex. And where you see all of the bugs are also what appears to be a flock of rather large birds, and they're all biting and whatnot at these bugs. And as you guys start to get closer, a number of them notice your approach, and they seem a little ravenous and start running towards you guys. And you guys can go ahead and roll initiatives.
Sweet.
Birds?
There's lunch.
There's lunch.
Was that the birds or the bugs that are
I hope it's the
ravenous?
birds.
It's the birds. If you want the bugs, I can
Okay.
add that.
No.
No,
no
that's
swarms.
okay.
So, like, all of these things, like the trees and stuff, they're not actually there. This is... The other side is very rocky, as described, and this is very desert sandy still, so it is still difficult terrain. Dun dun dun. Who am I missing? I get Whiz Pops out here. I'll get Tetty out here.
The most eldest.
I'll roll her initiative.
What are you talking about, Layla?
One, two,
We have
three, four. Who
spells.
are we missing? Nero. There we go. Okay, can you guys place yourselves in whatever approaching order you would be?
With pups in the back.
And these birds are
Yeah.
kind of like flying, but they're like on the ground as well. Like they kind of use their wings to like propel themselves forward. And I'll show you a picture of them here in a second. We're just getting them ready.
Why is there an orange circle? Oh, it's gone.
So this towering ibis-like bird appears to be sculpted from silver and brass, yet it moves with the fluidity of a living creature.
Holy crap, I completely forgot about an ability I have.
Okay, there we go. Do we have everybody's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? We do.
Yes.
Okay. Awesome. Let's
We all rolled low, except
see what
Nimitep did
happens.
okay.
Nimitep.
3318. What?
Any luck tokens?
Is there knowledge to know what these things are?
Okay. That would be Arcana.
Blah.
Fascinating.
Now you said they looked ravenous, right?
Mm-hmm.
That was the description? Okay.
Yeah, they're hostile.
Well, this I am going. Is this desert sand?
Yeah. Sorry.
No, you're not. You revel in it.
I didn't write the book.
Yeah, okay. Well, yeah, this is what I would do. I spent a move action to grab trail rations out of my pack. And then I will toss them. Campaign. I'll toss them like 20 or 30 feet in front of us here to see if they'll be satisfied with some of that.
Can you?
I toss it to them as far as I can.
Roll me that toss. Okay, and is that your turn?
Yeah, that'd be a move and then a standard. I'm not sure it'll work, but it's what I would do.
Animals, they like food.
I hit that square.
Yeah, you probably
Perfectly.
do.
In fact, I toss it right into its open mouth.
Oh, that's a little far, but you know. You ready in action to toss it into its mouth as it gets closer. Let's see here. She. Is going to fly over Layla and down enough to touch Raz and give Raz bull strength.
Yay.
Did we? Oh, I never made an effect for that because I just keep putting it on you. Let me just make the effect. She's been hanging out with you guys for a while, and you've been fiddle-faddling a lot.
Yeah, you gotta like do a custom one basically because it has to work as a +2 effectively because his belt.
Okay. Does this have? It has a pretty decent duration, so I don't think we need to worry about duration right now. Today. Okay. Well, maybe you guys were just shocked at the way they look, and you didn't react as fast. I don't know. But let's watch what these birds can do. Shit, I should have gave myself more map room. Ugh. I hate map edges. It's the doom. It's the doom. Wait, is there... No. Maybe they would do the other things. Oh, fun. Okay, we're gonna do this. It's gonna fly up here, but it doesn't fly very well. It's pretty poor at it, in fact. But it is rather fast. And it flies all the way up to... let's get a little bit closer. And when it comes up here, it begins to ruffle its metallic feathers in such a way that the sunlight is glinting into your eyes. Go ahead and roll a fortitude save, everybody.
Oh no, first deafened
Oh
and
no,
now I'm
not
being blinded.
fortitude.
Yay, hopefully that's good. Raz, I hope that's enough.
Okay. Raz. You like the sun glinting in your eyes is just too much to bear, and you just kind of go blind for a few rounds. Like all you can see is just white. Um, you are now blind for
Okay.
5 rounds.
At least it's temporary.
And what is its initiative? 11. Yeah, there's that. Now, you guys, now that you've witnessed this, you think you have a good idea that you might be able to avert your eyes, but you have to call it before it happens. But you guys can't yet because you haven't acted yet, so you're all technically flat-footed and stuff. But from here on forward, if you so choose to avert your eyes. Okay, and everybody else saved though, so you're okay on that one.
Yeah, but they all go before us because we rolled terrible on our initiatives.
Yeah. That is kind of not good for you guys.
Yeah. Our rolls for initiative were 3, 3, 1, and 8. Like for the dice rolls.
I think
Yeah, I mentioned that.
this one's gonna do the
It's less
same
than
thing.
ideal.
It's gonna ruffle its metallic feathers, and the glint of sun is hitting
Well,
your
my fort
eyes.
save's not very good.
Yeah, this is
I'm probably gonna
bad.
fail eventually. I think we're all gonna fail in the long run.
There's 1 fail, there's 2 fail. Layla did it at least.
I need a roll from Nero.
Sorry about that. Oops.
Okay.
Not quite as good.
Nimitep and Whizpops, you are now blinded for 4 rounds.
Joke's on them, I was blind to begin with.
When you have see invisibility, do you have to be able to see to still have that spell work?
Yes.
I mean,
I think
yeah,
I
so,
would
yeah.
assume so.
Okay. Let's see here. Okay, let's get that set for Whizpops, and then where's... Oh, Nimitop's at the top. Get that nice good old blind effect on y'all, so that I can just start pecking at you. You know what I'm saying? Okay. This one... It doesn't know anything about flat-footedness or anything like that, but it does have flyby attacks, so it's not going to provoke. And it's gonna bite at you though, and I'm gonna just open. Actually, is it gonna bite? Is it gonna? Yeah, it's gonna bite at you while it flies by, and I'm just trying to see if I have no power attacks. So there's that. I don't know. It will hit Nimitep. 28 hits you right now?
I'm blind. I've lost all my armor class. I've got like 14 AC right now.
Oh, yes, that's
Maybe
right.
50.
Dang.
Yeah. You lose your wisdom armor class when you're blind?
Oh,
I
okay.
think you
So
keep.
it's a little bit
I
higher
think
than
keep
15.
that one.
It's still not
But
28.
a 28 is
Okay.
gonna hit, yeah.
That's fair. I'm just used
Yeah.
to missing Nimitep like every time. Okay. And you begin bleeding.
Yay.
I guess if it just says bleed, that would just be 1 per round then, huh?
However much you roll, basically.
It doesn't have a die roll. Let me... Yeah, it doesn't have a...
It should. But that's how most stat blocks work.
Oh, there it is. Okay. Do I roll the die roll bleed every round, or is it just a static number?
Yeah, it's 1d.
Beginning
It's
of
like
my
1d
turn.
whatever every round.
Okay, do you take your bleed now when I hit you as well?
Beginning of my turn.
Okay, so the
Yeah,
bleed
it's
happens
on
only
their
on your
turn.
turn. Okay. Let me see if I have this set up. I know that there's a way to get it to roll the die, but we're gonna see if it works. Okay. So that's that one's turn, and then this one is going to... It's gonna fly all the way over here. Okay, the only person who's gonna like get affected by this one's feathers is Teti, so let me roll her fortitude as it begins to flash its feathers, and Teti is fine, unfazed. That's not so bad, you guys. You're okay. Wiz, you are blinded, but you have a good idea what's happening. What would you like to do?
I knew where 2 of them were before I got blinded. There's 2 main options here. I know. Oh, my allies are in front of me though, so this one won't work. Okay. Fireball. Big boy fireball.
I don't think
Intensified
you can fireball somewhere you can't see. I think we've already established that. You have to be able to
Well, I'm
see where
targeting
you're
an area
fireballing.
that I knew before. Is that not legit?
Mm-mm. Not for something like that.
I guess I don't understand why not. Like why what determines what I can and can't do when blinded?
If you
As
can't,
far as casting
for a
spells.
lot of spells, requires you to see the location you're placing the spell. If you can't see the location, you can't put the spell there. There is no concealment
But I
mischance. It's
can
just flat out
cast
you can't.
a ray at a square.
You can cast
Yes.
a ray in a direction, yes.
How does it make sense that I can cast a ray at a square, but I can't
Well, you're not
cast a
targeting a
fireball
square,
at a
you're
square?
targeting in a direction, and if something happens to be there, then it may or may not get hit.
Well, it's not like it's going to hit my ally or something, right? If they're in front of me. I'm targeting a square. Like, I could do Snapdragon
You
Fireworks
can't
and target a
see
square
the
while
square
blinded.
to target.
Okay, I guess, is Matt and Pluto, do you think that's legit? Because that's not how I understood how this worked.
When you make targeted
Secret wants
attacks
to
when you're
overrule, that's
blinded,
fine,
you have
but-
to target a square. And whether there's
Right,
something
and that's
there or
what I wanna do
not,
with Fireball.
there's a mischance.
But Fireball's not
I want to target a square with Fireball.
Yeah, then he just throws a fireball at a square and it explodes there.
Yeah, but he can't be specific to where that square is because he can't see. He can't see anything
Why
happening.
not?
So
I
he
can
doesn't
be
know.
specific about a square with any other
He
spell.
doesn't know. I mean, I don't.
I remember
Yeah, I
this
understand
came
why
up
Fireball's different.
before, like when there was darkness. So, and I remember it being ruled very similarly. So,
Okay, I mean, if that's the way you want to rule it, Secret, that's fine.
That's the
You're
way I've
the
always
GM.
ruled
I
it.
just
If you
don't
can't see the
understand
location,
as a player.
a spell like Fireball, you can't cast the spell at that location. You could haphazardly cast a spell in a direction, but you can't determine like where it's going to land, because a spell like Fireball, you have to literally see the location, kind of like Magic Missile. You have to see the target in order to target it. A ray or an arrow
Okay,
or a melee attack is different because you can just throw it haphazardly in that direction because it's more like a weapon.
Did I know what these creatures were before I went blind?
You did not. No,
Can I
you did
roll?
not.
Can I roll a knowledge now?
Mm-mm.
Okay. Can I cast haste on the party?
Does haste
Can I
require you to
target
see your
the
targets
party
or touch your
members?
targets?
It's just uh
The way that the targeting on that works, I think you'd have to know where your allies are to do it.
Yeah. So probably not.
I could use it on myself.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could do that.
Maybe even
It
Layla
doesn't really
if you
help
like
much, but I could.
touch her, I guess. To confirm she's
Okay,
it.
well then I'm completely useless. I'm just
You
gonna
could also
cast
just cast
Vanish
invisibility on
myself.
yourself and wait out the blind.
Yeah,
That's
that's what
true.
I'm doing. Yeah, I'll cast invisibility. Why cast Vanish? Do I know that this thing's next to me? Like, did I hear it fly by?
Probably. It sounds like a lot of metal.
Okay, then I probably would like try and move carefully away, which so if I'm in difficult terrain and I'm trying to move carefully while blind, can I move 5 feet or 10 feet
What do you mean move carefully?
as a single move action? Because like if you're blind, you can move at half speed to make sure you don't trip and fall, right?
Correct.
So, and if I'm in difficult terrain, I can only move half. So if my normal's 30, do I move at 7.5? Is that 5 or 10?
Oh, I gotcha.
Or is it actually 10 because it's just at a square, not actually half?
I think you just move 5. I'm pretty sure that rounds down.
Okay, it's not because it's not like you add a square, so I add a square, and that would be actually 1/3 rather than half, or rather than a quarter.
Oh, you're right. No, it would be. It would be. It is. You move 10.
Okay, so I
you're
can
right.
move 10. Okay, so I'll move in the direction away from that. Maybe I'll bump into Tedasura a little bit, and then I'm gonna cast invisibility on myself and hope nothing's near me.
Well, probably before you cast to get an attack opportunity on you.
Yep. It's just about to do
Sure,
that.
that's fine. I can't yeah.
I was just checking to see what its reach was on each thing. Okay. It is going to bite at you. And it. And you take some damage and you begin bleeding.
Perfect. So I'm like trying to get away from these crazy birds, and then I didn't target myself.
Okay.
And I'm invisible for 11 minutes, or until I do an action.
All right, Layla. You can see that your allies are having a hard time with the sun being shone in their eyes.
Yeah. Well, I mean, what's the lighting like? You said it's 8 o'clock.
Yeah, but we're at
Something?
it's like summer. Like it's doesn't get dark till another
Sure.
couple hours.
I mean, if you cast darkness on
But
us, then they would effectively be blind too.
Yeah.
sure, but the lighting matters because it reduces it by a certain amount of steps. So
Okay. Well, tell me
if
what the
we're
steps
in
are.
bright light
That's true.
anyway,
Okay, we're in bright light. Yep.
I'm not going to cast it if it were in bright light. That's what I'm getting at.
We probably are in bright light
Yeah,
because
it's
we're out in the
bright light.
middle of the day.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Then yeah, I'm not going to
Just need
cast that
deeper
because it
darkness.
just turns. That just well, I have deeper darkness, but that reduces bright light to dim light, which they probably can still use their ability in. I would assume. Like
Maybe.
I'd need if it was normal light, I could reduce normal light to darkness. I
To
think.
darkness.
Yeah, and then it might be worth it. but because it's bright light, that's not gonna really help.
Yep, I gotcha.
So, because I mean, I don't know. Maybe they can't use it, and maybe they need bright light. But I feel like if there's light at all, they probably can do it. So I'm gonna
Knowledge
cast.
Arcana. Do you have it?
I don't have it.
Someday
So I'm just
you'll
gonna
have it.
cast something else instead. Does it look like this creature down here has 10-foot reach? Creature 2. Or does it only, is it like large tall or large long basically? Is it like a cat where it only can hit next to it? I guess I can't see.
I'm sorry, what was your question?
Does it look like this creature is large tall or is it large long? Like is it like a
Large,
cat or does it
tall.
have a 10-foot reach? Okay. So it has 10-foot reach probably. So I'd have to cast
I guess
defensively.
you're not
That's
really
another
sure.
thing I have to keep in mind. I mean, that's something I would be able to physically see.
I mean, not
So I'm
necessarily.
gonna, if
You
it's
haven't,
large
you guys
tall,
haven't really
if it's
seen
large
these
tall,
things
probably.
in action. I mean, you can guess and assume, but like you don't know
I
whether or
saw it
not those
bite
beings
at
can.
Nematap.
It was within 5 feet of Nimitap when it bit at it, and it bit at Whizpops while Whizpops was in 5 feet of it.
Mm-hmm. Alright, well I'm probably just gonna have to cast defensively.
But those wings do look razor sharp, and you're pretty sure that it can probably use them.
What's my concentration check bonus? It is 17. Okay, so I almost auto succeed on level 3 spells. I'm gonna cast I guess I don't get it on Whiz Pops because I can't see him. So everybody else though, is gonna get all my other allies are gonna get this bonus. Well, hopefully I gotta roll the concentration check. I could roll a 1. All right, we're fine. So all my allies except for Whiz Pops because I can't see him to hit him with it are gonna get bonus to their saves, damage, skills, so forth. And then I'm gonna hit. Oops, that was the wrong. Is there a target all enemies button? I don't see it. Okay, well I'm just gonna do it manually then. I'll just click on all of them. And that's my turn.
Okay. Right, so they all got that on them now, and you guys are all blessed. Nero, you can still see. You can see that your allies are having a hard time with
That
these
I
bright
bloody
lights.
can.
Yeah. Do you have knowledge arcana?
I bloody do not.
Oh. Dang.
If it was nature or religion, I'd get you covered. But...
You know these are not natural.
And I know they're not religious.
Yeah,
You
probably
bloody
not.
heathens.
Like...
Alright. Then I think I'm going to blast. Let's see here. Yeah, I'm gonna take one burn and empower it. Actually, no, I'll take two burn and maximize it.
Nice. Okay.
Ooh.
All right. Nero hits while some of you guys actually can't see it happening. Oof. Whoa. What's with all those sixes?
Maximize.
He
Uh,
maximized it.
oh, is it like. Oh,
He has metakinesis.
Yep, I took two burn and used metakinesis. And actually, that damage is four wrong.
so the
It
system
should have been
knows.
52.
Wow, I've never.
I
We've
went
never
through and I
used
made.
maximize
Yeah.
before. Oh, okay, cool.
I went through and I actually added different buttons for empower and maximize.
Awesome. Nice. I didn't know Fantasy Grounds
But
knew what
yeah,
to do with that. Okay.
no, I actually, if you look at my character sheet, I added separate damage and heal buttons for
It's
both
just something you made yourself.
infusions. Yes.
Ah, okay.
But yeah, that should have been 4 more damage than 48, so it should have been 52, because I also have the burn in there.
More?
4 more damage.
Okay. Let me do that. So it does look like it resisted some of your damage, as you noticed.
Hmm. Okay.
And you have your blast damage all configured correctly. Looks like it.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. Okay. All
Yeah,
right.
I just, because of the burn, I forgot to do the +4 to the damage.
Mm-hmm. And that brings us to Raz. Raz, you're blinded.
Okay. Yep, but I'm still gonna move 10 feet.
Okay. You start pushing your way forward.
And I'm gonna attack it where I last saw it. And I tell the others, like, I've got them. And I quickly draw my battle axe, I got my buckler, and I attack it.
All right, you hit.
Well, I'm blinded, so I'm surprised I didn't roll the 50%.
Oh.
Because I see the blind
I
stat
said
thing on my
blind,
character,
not
but
blinded. Yeah, go ahead and roll percentage.
okay.
There we go. That means I need to edit somebody else's.
Okay, I hit it.
Ooh. No, they're all. Okay.
Bam, damage.
Bam, you make contact, and you
That's my turn.
notice that, like, you hear a metal clink when your weapon, hits it. Ooh, it worked. Nimitep, you're bleeding. And blind.
I really wish I knew what these things were. I'd love to know what they actually are resistant to and what they're weak against.
I will pull a potion from my pack.
How do you know you're pulling the
And
right
then,
one?
because it's the one that's on top.
Okay.
One of the benefits of having a handy haversack.
I guess that's true.
Oh yeah, the handy haversack always brings the one
What
that you
want.
want.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
And I drink it. And that's all I can do because I can't 5 foot move. That was a move and a standard action. So
Okay.
I'm done.
For those who can see, Nimitep gets all blurry.
Okay. Cool. Good
I'm
defenses.
already all blurry.
Tetty. Let's see, what can she do for you guys?
Cure blindness.
She is going to. Cast. What's the size of this first? 20. Obscuring mist.
Ha. You see, now they're effectively blind.
And I
Yeah,
think
that
she's
seems
gonna
actually really
stay
useful
right
in this
here.
situation.
Okay, this one did see a Raz, but then a cloud showed up and it's its turn, so it's gonna move forward and bite into that area. And let me just throw the blinded on it when I roll. It's also debuff.
I don't think it's fully blinded. I think it's only 20%.
Is it? Okay, let me change it to.
He's at the since he's next to him, you can see 5 feet into the cloud with only 20% concealment.
It should roll the 20%. It didn't. Weird. Oh, because I put it on the wrong person. Let me just roll the dice. Okay, it hits you, Raz. And you take some damage and you begin bleeding.
Okay.
Let me get that put on you. Damn. I hate how they all get to go at the same time.
Some GMs do that on purpose. Like they just set all their monsters on the same
It's
initiative.
cruel. Like, I get
I think
it,
it is
like,
too. I
when
think it makes
you
fights
break them up a
swingier.
little bit, but when you have, like, a bunch, it's just cruel. Okay.
Like it makes fights swingier when you do that.
Yeah, this one's
usually.
gonna try to full round you. Let me just put the conceal thing on you so it forces the roll this time. Okay. Alright, so it attacks with a bite, 2 talons, and its wings. It looks like we hit with a talon, a bite, and a talon. Does bleed stack from the same source?
Not
Sometimes.
normally.
Not normally. Okay. Unless it
Yeah,
would say
normally it
otherwise.
doesn't, but occasionally there's some of them that do, but
Sorry.
it'll say if it does. Like there's a I can't remember. There's like a sword.
Is there a thing
or
where
like
if
a
you
weapon
like roll
property you can get
higher,
that
the
gives you
higher
stacking
takes
bleed.
over?
You just keep
Well,
rolling the
since-
die every turn.
Oh,
Since
that's
the
right.
bleed,
It's not a set number.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. I don't use bleed that much, honestly. This creature can't see any of its targets now. So it's gonna mosey in and it's gonna randomly select a target. Teti cannot see in cloud. So no
It can
attack
only see
opportunities.
me and it can only see me and her anyway.
Mm-hmm. And so, well, it did see Whiz Pops go in, though it can't see Whiz Pops. It might be like chasing after it. So I'm gonna roll a dice to determine what random square it's gonna peck into. But I guess now that it gets closer, I guess it does see you guys. It's gonna peck at the littler thing.
Sure.
Cause little things.
Little Layla.
I'm just gonna get that little conceal there on you. I'm just gonna pop that on Nero as well. Throw that on Nematep. And it misses because of the fog cloud.
Cool.
And this one's going to make its way in until it sees Teti. And it's going to peck at her. And misses. Just completely. Whiz pops. You're still blinded. I guess you don't really know you're in a fog cloud, but you heard her cast a spell. Maybe you're familiar enough to know it by now.
Maybe. I don't think it really matters. I do hear birds next to me.
Did you
I like
did you have
where I'm
overland
at, being
flight?
invisible. Yeah, I do.
Yeah, he said he put on flight
I could
earlier,
just
so I was
fly
kind of
up.
confused why he didn't just fly, but
Yeah, I'm thinking about that
forgot.
now. I'm like, why,
I forgot.
why were we worried about the difficult terrain?
Right.
Yeah, I don't want to really be useless, but I might just be useless. God, what can I even do? I could cast Fireball targeting myself. So there. Take that, GM.
Well, I mean,
sure.
just wait out the blind.
Yeah, do what Raz says. Just wait it out. Yeah, you
Okay.
don't have to do something
Yeah, I
like...
just feel like I should help.
Well, you are. When you can see.
Okay, I'll just fly up in the air. I'm invisible. I'll just fly up like 30 feet.
Okay.
And just chill. And because I assume these birds are near the ground. Whenever they were flying at us, they were near
Yeah,
the
it
ground.
seemed like they were poor at flying, so like it doesn't seem like they can get a whole lot of height to their flight. So when they were flying forward, they were kind of using their legs to propel themselves forward, but it didn't seem like they were really getting height.
Okay, so I'll
Also,
just
if
fly
you've
up
got a
30 feet,
potion
and that's about
of
it.
Cure Light Wounds, you might as well drink that to get the bleed off of you.
I wouldn't be able to find it. I could
Why
take
not?
a potion and drink it.
He's got a lot
He
of
doesn't have the
blind.
handy
potions, I
haversack.
guess.
I have two, but it's fine.
Yeah, so you can roll
Unless you
1
have
to
a
2
handy
and see
They're
which
both
one you end up
cures.
with. Well,
But I don't think he has one.
I'm fine. I'll cast thingy on me. I'll cast False Life Greater. There we go.
does that stop a bleed? False life.
No,
It doesn't stop the bleed, but
No.
it's still a buffer.
but it'll absorb it.
But I just got 30
That's true.
temporary HPs, which is pretty good out
Yeah.
of 2d10s.
The bleed won't even do that much damage to you
Yeah.
for the rest of like your blindness.
I'll take the near max roll. Thank you. And I'm chilling in the air. But no one sees me, so it's fine.
This is true.
I can see myself though. Let the record show that I can see my own arms.
I think while you're blind, you can still... Or I think when you're invisible, you can still technically see yourself.
That's true,
Part of the
because you're
spell.
in a different plane or whatever. Yeah,
Yeah.
you're right. Whatever.
That'd be kind
With
of weird or
technicalities.
hard to operate. You're like, I'm trying to pick things up, but I
I think that's why they did that.
All right, Layla.
I'm stepping away to order food.
Yeah, I really wish I had level 6 spell slots right now. But I don't have those. So, we're going to use a swift action. I probably should have done this last round, but I'm going to give myself fly speed for 1 minute. And I'm going to 5-foot fly away from this stupid thing.
Okay.
And then... Like, I can only see Nero and Tetisura where I'm at right now. So I'm going to. Well, I might need these, so I'll cast Shadow Barbs on myself. Summon a spooky chain.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
All right. Near. In a fog cloud.
About sums up my existence now, doesn't it?
Hmm. Hmm. But you're blessed.
Oh, the chain also radiates 10-foot darkness,
Yeah, prayer.
lowering by 1 step. So around me, it's normal light instead of bright light. And 10 feet. Not that that matters too much. It could matter, I guess.
I don't know if that matters
If
while
I
you're
cast
fog
darkness on
cloud.
myself now,
Does it
deeper
make the
darkness,
fog
it will.
cloud darker? You're just darker in a fog cloud.
Yeah, we're just dark in a fog cloud, yeah.
Well, I'm gonna march forward, and then I'll take 1 burn to turn on my kinetic blade.
You guys got this handled. It was funny. First turn, you guys were worried.
Wait, what?
What's up?
Alright, let's see if this works out right. Oh,
Oh,
bloody hell.
you critically hit.
Ah,
We'll see if it works. What happens?
let's see my magical water blade of doom.
Charging
Let's
battery.
see. Um,
That's pretty cool. And
oof.
maximize that.
Yeah, that would be an insane maximize.
Bam. As you
Be
notice, it
88
seems to
damage.
resist
Oof.
some of it. Looks like it has some DR.
I'm sad. I miss when DR was overcome by magic.
Ah, the creatures have changed. Okay, and that's your turn. Rest. You're bleeding and blinded still.
We actually need to fix that bleed damage. How much did it do? Because my DR does not reduce that.
It says damage 0. Looks like the DR reduced it.
Yeah, it
Well,
should.
that's because the
shouldn't.
system doesn't know any better.
Oh. So it
DR
should-
doesn't reduce
Fantasy Grounds
bleed.
is wrong.
Gotcha.
Yeah, Fantasy Grounds is wrong in this case.
I wonder if there's a code if I add bleed and it knows or something. I don't know. So that was 5, and the other one, was there another
It was
one on
5?
you?
Okay.
Or was this the first time you bled?
Well, I was
think
just wondering about the one
first
that
time you
it was this turn.
bled. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that was 5.
Because this is the first time the bleed is ticked on me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
I'm gonna add the word bleed after it and see if it does
So I'm at
anything
30.
next time. Just
Alright, I'm going to full round it. I'm going to maintain my rage. I'm not going to go reckless because I feel like these things are fairly easy to hit and I don't want to lower my AC anymore. And yep, here comes a full round. With my 3 attacks, because we're at BAB 11 now.
well, you are.
I am, yeah.
Some of you not so lucky.
I guess I miss. That's my turn.
Oh yeah, you're whiffing it now. All right, Nimitep.
Okay, I'm still blind. I am still blind.
Yeah.
So my next thing I'm going to do.
That was a very bright light, apparently.
That's a standard action, and a move action, I will pull out a 1. And that's it.
Okay.
I technically have a combo I can do next turn that could help with these two at least.
She's going to claw at this thing and see what happens, because she also has no idea what these are. Just take a look at her feet. Yeah, she does have power attack. Sure, let's try power attacking.
See, I could technically combo the dimness effect from my Shanes and cast like Deeper Darkness on it. And then that would make 10 feet around me actual darkness. I could move up, bring the darkness to these things. But only within 10 feet around me. But yeah, and they wouldn't even. The funny thing too is they wouldn't see me. Like I could move up next to them, and they technically wouldn't see me. They'd see some darkness approach them, but
WTF?
yeah, I don't know. These, I don't know if they're intelligent or not. Might confuse the hell out of them. Is Teddy Sura like straight murdering one of these birds?
Probably.
Gee.
She has a big old cat.
Yeah.
Okay, so 2 hits, almost a crit, but not confirmed. Okay, so it takes some powerful blows from her claw, but it does seem to be resisting some of her damage. This one, we have a target. We think we still know in the general area where it is. We're gonna keep pecking in that same area. Oof. It's getting pretty lucky. So we have only 2 hits, Talon and a bite. And you're already bleeding. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty okay with these things beating on me. They don't seem to do that much damage to me.
This one's gonna keep targeting the same area, though Nero stepped up there. It had success in the last time it pecked in that spot, so it's gonna keep doing it. So full round. All misses.
Yes, hit me.
That concealment doing work.
Okay.
This one.
Did it mean to target me?
Huh? What?
Yeah,
because I got targeted twice. Okay, good.
Yeah,
because I was like, oh, did it try to target Nero?
Yeah, well, they're targeting the same square
No.
because they had success there last time, so they're just continuing
Oh,
to peck
okay,
there.
gotcha.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
Okay, yeah, keep hitting.
they can see, like I said, they can see 5 feet into the cloud.
Yeah, but he's like a furry
So they
animal.
they can actually.
Yummy.
Right. No, I'm just saying, like they aren't just randomly picking into the square. They actually can see both. Like at least
Right, yeah.
unidentified creature 4 can see both of them, but
Okay,
See,
yep, that's
Layla
cool.
has moves, so this
I mean, if they
one's
didn't hit me,
gonna
then that's
switch
also
to-
cool.
and attack Teti with a full round. I didn't have the concealments turned on, so let's see. Oh, both hit. Oh, and that was a wing as well.
I don't even know if I'll even use the spooky chains, honestly. I think I have better things to be doing with my life than casting it, but I couldn't really do anything useful that turn, so I figured I might as well cast it.
Mm-hmm.
Like I might attack something later. I don't know.
Well, we're drawing this fight out because you kind of have no choice. Let's see. This one is number 3. It's also going to continue attacking Teti. Let me just get that conceal on her so it rolls it. There you go. Only the bite hit. And she's already bleeding. Alright. Whizpops, you're still blinded.
Yeah. I'm just gonna chill. I think can't really do much.
He's just rubbing his eyes.
So
Okay.
I'll delay until I can see, basically,
Okay.
unless I say otherwise. But
Layla.
All right. I see Teddy Sura's bleeding next to me, so
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to use a swift action to cast Cure Light Wounds. Quicken Cure Light Wounds. Great use of a spell slot for sure. Um, where is this Cure Light Wounds? That'll stop her bleeding for now, at least. Whoops, I had someone else targeted.
You cured the creature.
Oh, I still have the creature from the other map targeted, I think. That's funny. Okay. Well, that doesn't matter.
How nice of you. Hold on 1 second.
The creature from the other map suddenly goes, huh, I feel better. I don't know why.
I feel better now. Amazing.
Okay.
I'm gonna move
A for
down
Teti.
here
Okay, let me do that.
where I can. Nematep is very convenient for me, not moved anywhere. So, and I see also Nero and Raz. I can't see what they're fighting, but I see that they're fighting still, and I'm gonna help them out with that. So I'm going to cast Blessing of Fervor on them and on myself.
Okay.
So I just have an effect that says Fervor, which doesn't actually do anything, but
You guys have to decide.
every turn you get to pick. You get to pick what the effect is. So that's why it's like I should probably make one that gives you +2 AC or something, but I don't actually have one.
It's fine.
Well,
I
I mean, we
figure
get to choose
there's
it.
a good chance. Yeah, I figure there's a good chance. Well, yeah, but I
We
mean,
can
make
math
one
if
for
we
like
need
one round
to.
if that's what you pick. Yeah, that's like the only one I really would need. Everything else you can do with pretty easily with just like modifiers or like with the attack one, you just roll an extra attack if you're doing that one.
Yep.
The spell one's like pretty easy. So
Alright, Nero?
So Blessing of Fervor?
yeah, so Blessing of Fervor, you can pick. You can increase your speed by 30 feet. You can stand up without with a swift action without provoking from prone. You can take one extra attack as part of a full round action using your highest base attack bonus, so like haste. You can gain a +2 bonus on attack rolls and a +2 dodge bonus to AC and reflex saves. Or you can pick to cast a single level 2 or lower spell as if it had the enlarge, extended, silent, or still spell. So you're probably going to want to use the +2 to attack rolls and dodge bonus and reflex save thing, or the extra attack, most likely. Those are the only two that are really relevant at the moment. But you have to pick it at the beginning of your turn right now. Every turn you get to pick one of these bonuses.
Okay.
It's sort of like
this,
Cleric's version of haste.
This turn, I'll get the +2 on attack rolls and +2 dodge bonus to AC and reflex.
So if they attack you, we'll have to keep that in mind. I don't actually have an effect for it. I probably can make one. But the attack rolls, you'll probably just have to put a +2 modifier in. That'll be easy enough.
Okay, and then I will do a gather power to not take any more burn. Pull out my blade.
So you're good. If I just do AC:2 and reflex:2 with like a semicolon in there, that should make the effect properly, right?
AC:2 save:2 lowercase reflex.
Okay.
So you
this
got to
is a
trigger the
fixed
save field,
duration
and
of
then you
one
tell it
round.
which field within that.
Gotcha, yeah. So it's save:2 reflex.
Yeah, and the reflex got to be lowercase.
Okay, so I think that'll work. I'm gonna put this on you here. I just only put the, like I said, you can use modifiers for the damage part or the attack part, and I'll just put one on you for
Alright,
one
you
round
hit.
for AC:2 reflex:2.
Okay.
For one round. So if you ever pick that one, just let me know. I'll put the effect on you.
Alright.
Oof.
Chop it down.
Bam. You just metal bird just clink to the ground.
Bad birdie.
Okay. It's your turn then?
Move action. Yep, and...
Okay, so how much was that bleed?
Standard.
6.
6? Okay.
And what effect are you picking from Blessing of Fervor?
I guess my little.
Oh, I'm
card
getting an
doesn't
extra
do
attack.
anything. Okay.
Okay,
I'll just
I don't have to
figure
do
it out.
anything then.
No, I'm gonna murder this thing. I usually just do those bonuses to myself anyway in my sheet.
Yeah, that's fair.
Did you get your bleed proper?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
It's 6.
His wound is
Alright,
gushing blood.
so I'm gonna power attack, and yeah, I'm bleeding, but good barbarian doesn't bleed a lot.
Barbarian thoughts.
I could deal
Yeah.
with that next turn, but, you know, I got things to do at the moment.
Oh god, there's a natural 20 there. Is it gonna happen?
Shit. Only your attack number 2 hit.
Too many rolls.
Does that say 87?
That's a concealment roll.
Yeah, chance to
Oh, that's
hit.
concealment,
It's
not
not
the
to hit.
damage. Okay.
To hit,
Okay.
yeah,
I thought
no.
that was the damage.
Yeah, your second attack.
I think
hit.
that was on the...
Okay, so not the critical.
Not the critical.
Okay. So I'm gonna do damage from this one.
Wait, isn't it the critical? It says attack number 2 is the nat 20.
Didn't confirm. The crit did not confirm.
It didn't confirm it.
Oh, it didn't confirm. Oh.
And then I got one more attack with the Blessing of Fervor at my full.
Oh, Fizzier BRB.
And
And
that's
you
a
miss.
miss.
I think this is the first time
Okay,
I've
that's my
used
turn.
Blessing of Fervor, because
It's super
I've had it
good.
for a while.
It's honestly better
But-
than haste.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Wizpops has been casting haste most of the time, so most of the time I've just been like, alright, well, I'll just use something else. It's a higher level spell too, though. It's a level 4 spell.
All right, Nimitip.
So I'm like fine
You
not
bleed a
casting
bit,
it
and it's
as
your
often.
turn. You're still blinded.
Still blind.
Yeah.
Which effect do you want from Fervor?
I don't think any of the effects help me at this point.
Pick one.
All right, you have plus 30 move speed or something then.
Merry Christmas.
Yeah,
Merry
sure.
Christmas,
Plus
30
30
move speed. Hey, what are you doing? I think you hit the DC, assuming it's not a scroll or something. If it's a wand. Ah, yeah.
Healed. Nimitep's taking this opportunity to buff up. By the time Nero kills everything,
I
he'll be ready.
okay. That's it for me. I'm done.
She found some success in that, so she's just gonna continue attacking this creature here. She has faith you guys are handling yourselves. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, both hits, and she confirms a crit.
Nice.
Kablam.
Ooh, 41. That's pretty
It's
good.
resisting
She
some
does
of her
do some damage.
Well, she's power attacking, and she's got a really high base attack bonus. So that helps a lot. I don't even have
Because it's
magic
higher
weapon
than ours.
on her right now. It's like 15. Yeah, it's up there.
Yeah, it's pretty high.
Yeah. Let's see.
She must have some class levels then. Or like just be a really advanced hit die.
No, I don't. Yeah, she has class levels. She's like a level 4 druid.
Neat.
She's not very druid-like. I mean, she is for her duty, I guess. The architect, but yeah. This fellow, we're just gonna, you know what? We're gonna share the love. We're gonna switch targets. Let's see what this squishy thing's all about. This big, short thing. Short, big thing. This bird is going
can't.
to...
What are you talking about?
Hit the move.
What?
It's dead.
Oh, this one's
4's
dead?
dead.
Oh, shit.
4's
Mhm.
dead.
God damn it. Let me just pop this thing on there so I know that. Okay.
You're welcome.
You're welcome. I don't know the lyrics to that song. They should add
What
that to
can I
Twitch
say
songs.
except you're welcome?
I
Isn't that right, Paul?
I like the girl song when she's like, I want to go out to the sea.
I like that song too. I wish they had that on Twitch Sings.
Yeah,
I'd sing the shit out of that.
it's a good song. Okay, this one's alive. Okay, we're gonna full round Raz. Let's go. Oh,
Yeah, hit me.
oh,
Oh boy.
whoa. All four. All four. It's got you good. It knows
All right,
exactly where
yeah.
you are now. It's like wings are like really sharp. Oh, we got one more wing attack here. Wait, hold on. Bite, wings. Right. Okay.
No, I'm
Yeah,
just
that was
one of them.
everything.
That was everything. Okay.
That was all of them.
And then
Those wings sure are sharp.
Yeah, they are.
They
Make you
can't even
bleed, too.
penetrate my... Well, the ones that do hit, yeah. But some of those didn't even hurt me.
Yeah, well, you're special.
Yep, I like being barbarian.
Full running. Just the talon hits. This bird is also going to continue full rounding Teddy.
Shit, if Teddy Sura's a druid, she can heal herself. Theoretically. She might not have prepared the spells, but
No, I didn't really change her spells prepared.
yeah. But theoretically she could heal
Yeah,
herself.
theoretically, if you guys are like, deal with yourself, she's like, fine. It'll happen. It'll happen.
I'll probably heal her. Anyway.
Talons and a bite hit her.
I already did once. I removed the bleed, but then it probably just got reapplied, so just
Mhm.
now.
Sure did. Okay, so their turns are all over. Whiz Pops, you're still blinded, but you're starting to feel like it might not be much longer.
Yep, I'll delay till I'm not blind.
It's gonna be funny because as soon as his blind wears
It's
off,
fun.
he's gonna look down and he still won't see anything because the fog cloud, the obscuring mist, is gonna like
Everybody's in the
block
fog
his
cloud.
vision.
Yeah.
I might see the one outside. We'll see.
One, yeah. There's one that's already dead. You'll see that one too. All right. For mine, I'm going to take the. I could take the spellcasting one. I don't think that's really gonna help me any though. So yeah, I'm gonna do. I see both Nematep and Raztak are bleeding next to me, so I could fix that. So, but they might just get reapplied. Okay, so I'm gonna do for Nematep, I'm gonna do another quickened spell
Oh.
for Cure Light Wounds. That'll stop the bleeding. And also heal you for not very much, but it stops the bleeding. That's
Okay,
the
let
important
me
part.
get the bleed off. Nimitab.
And then I'm gonna move, like fly over here. I'm like, oh, do attack mode, and I mean, I'm using my blessing of fervor to give myself the +2 to attack and dodge, which I guess I have an effect for the AC part at least. So I'll put that on me. So I'm gonna do a single attack with the spooky chains. Yeah, it's gonna be something. I am Battle Oracle now.
They can definitely do that.
Battle Oracle. Battle Bub. That's my turn. I think only like half the table gets Battle Mub.
Alright, Nero, how would you like to spend your fervor?
I think I'm gonna spend it the same way as before. Only for the AC and the reflex, though. Because I'm gonna use up one of my stored energies. And I'm going to heal Raz so nobody takes burn.
Oh, cool. Thank you.
Oh, using your buffer
Stops the bleeding.
or whatever.
Ta-da!
Nice.
Dang, those birds were feeling so good about all that damage they did, and you just deleted almost all of it.
Oh yeah, they were
Yep, then
feeling
I'm
gonna
really
move.
good. They were like,
I'm the best target.
They...
Oh shit, you're moving out of the fog.
Oh.
That's okay, I have 20% concealment anyway.
Oh yeah, you do. So the fog wasn't really doing anything for you then.
Nope. I've been forgetting about my shimmering mirage.
Oh yeah. Took me a while to kind of remember about it too, but like I never got hit. But Nero's more like up front than Kudu. Oh.
Yeah.
Um. Also, keep in mind that when you're like empowered, if you're elemental overflowing, you have like fortification, a percentage of fortification as well. So just remind me if I ever crit you and you're overflowing.
Well, I'm in overflow right now, so
Yeah. It's nice. I don't know, like kineticists are kind of like tanks. They can be. Certain,
yeah.
yeah. They can.
It can be,
Uh,
yep.
only because that
Especially
they
Earth
do everything based
kineticists.
on their con.
Like Earth kineticists are like, yeah. Okay, well you don't actually take that bleed, so it worked out.
Wait, were we supposed to remove bleed
Right.
from Raz?
I
Yeah, he
healed
just
him.
got healed
Okay, that
by
makes
Well,
Nero for
yeah.
like.
Don't
Okay.
worry, it didn't do any damage to me anyway because of the coding.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's my sheet's
It worked
fine.
out.
All right. I'm gonna keep full rounding, and I'm gonna take the extra attack on the fervor.
Okay.
Another round of rage. And you know, I think I am gonna go reckless. Now that I'm getting healed, I'm not afraid of taking damage from anymore. Reckless abandon.
Um Attack number 3 hits.
There's some damage, and then I'll take my free attack.
You hit?
Bop.
Bam.
All right, it's my turn.
Okay. Do 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 do. Nematip. You're still blinded, but you're getting the feeling that it's started to wear away.
Okay, one moment.
Okay.
Okay. I think that's it.
All right.
Does that count as a spell? You could technically cast it as extended spell with the Blessing of Fervor if you're not going to move.
Um,
I don't know if that matters.
I think it's considered spell-like ability.
It might not work for that then.
I'll double check, but I hadn't considered
Probably doesn't
that.
matter. It lasts so long enough anyway that it won't matter, but probably, but
Oof, she's missing. Hear Teti say, hopefully you're making progress.
Yep, I'm almost not blinded.
it's fine.
And she's taken on 2.
And then the bodies will hit the floor.
Yeah, it's
Considered doing
spell-like.
that last night.
Wait, am I putting this over the correct one? I'm not.
No.
There we go. Did. Okay. This one is. It's gonna switch to Nero. Nero's like out in the open. It's going to also.
I have the same shroud over me.
5 foot fly back.
Yeah, but it doesn't know
Pull
that you have
around you.
concealment.
I mean, it just
Really?
sees
'Cause I'm
water
covered in
swirling
a
around you.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
essentially the same thing as them. It's just not as big of a cloud.
Okay, but this is also a bird made of metal. I don't know what to tell you.
It's not very smart.
Okay, a bite and a wing hits. And you begin bleeding. Shit. Who has the bleed I can still pull off them? Teddy does. Okay, let's do this.
Oof.
Yeah, this bleed's doing work for me. Making you heal and shit. I guess we're gonna continue targeting Teddy. Oh. Okay, just a wing and a talon. And then this one, same thing, is going to continue attacking Teti with all the attacks. Oh, and just the talons hit. Where's Pops? You can see.
I can see. Yay!
You see one bird fighting Nero and
Can
a
I
fog
tell
cloud.
what this bird is?
Ah. The only knowledge arcana.
Nobody
I'm waiting
knows.
on.
It's a great mystery.
These are magical beasts. And, man-eating birds of prey. The rare creatures known as Stymphalides stalk plains and coastlines, shredding warm-blooded animals and unwary travelers with their steely bladed feathers and dagger-like beaks. From a distance, they might be mistaken as cranes. Obviously, you guys have already learned that with their feathers, they can blind you with a glare. And then, let's see, things you want to know. Magic and adamantine is what gets past these creatures' DR. They are immune to fire and vulnerable to sonic.
Oh, damn. Good thing I didn't do fireball. Okay, cool. And I I don't know if I understand correctly, but are these swarms or individual birds?
These are individual
They're individual birds.
Okay,
like
because I thought they were described as
Gigantic
swarms
ostrich-like
earlier, but that's
birds
fine.
made out of metal.
Mm,
No, they were
I
pecking at
was
swarms
probably
of
getting
bugs.
confused with the insects, yeah.
Mm.
Okay, then I'm going to cast a spell on the one I can see. I'll maybe like fly over here somewhere for fun. I can fly 40 feet, sure. We'll fly there.
Oh, you're gonna make me zoom out on the map? Okay. Here we go.
Is that zoomed out? That's not that far. I will target the bird. And since I know fireball won't work, I'll cast.
I should have just let him fireball, honestly. No. No, I just want to be consistent.
No, you have to be consistent.
Yeah.
You know what? What goes around comes around. I'm casting blindness, deafness on this bird.
Oh.
To be blind, obviously, yeah.
Automatically
It rolled in that one. Okay, it's blind.
Revenge! Miss Pops gets his revenge. Now don't
My
get that
blind
bird,
lasts
let
forever,
it get
though.
away so that it can live its blind life. Okay, I guess that's your turn then.
Yep, that's my turn.
Alright, Layla.
I'm satisfied.
And we can see Whiz Pops now. Well,
And
Nero
you can't
Sort
see
of.
me now if you notice
I
me.
can't. I can't see him because I'm in the fog. I'm going to use my Blessing of Fervor for the extra attack because I need to go full battle bub mode. And so actually I'll step in not like that. I'll step like 5 foot like that. And here goes. Hey, I did some hits.
Tetty won't die. She'll never fight to the death for you
I mean,
guys.
we'll probably hear anyway. Something really goes bad. I thought about going over to help her out, but I'm like, I want to battle Mupka this.
Mm.
All right, so I hit with 2 attacks. So this is a vicious spiked chain, so I was going to do some damage to myself. I might even do more damage to myself than I do to this, honestly, which is kind of hilarious. But because of its DR. But, you know, these things happen. Then to myself, I do some vicious damage. Yeah, I did
Stop
almost
beating
as much
yourself.
damage to myself as I did to it. It's fine though. This damage is theoretically temporary. If I miss, or if I make a will save at the end of the spell, it will undo that damage. Although the save is pretty difficult because it's based off of my DC, which is kind of silly. All right, then one more thing, damage to myself. All right, that's my turn. I hit it for a little bit of damage and do some damage to myself.
Okay, Nero, you bleed a little bit, and it's your turn.
Which effect do you want? Did I put the thing on you last time? I don't know if I did. I think I did.
You know what? I'll do the extra attack this time.
All right,
Ooh, let's go.
gotta take some burn to manifest it for the full round, right?
Nope. That's gonna be the fun part.
So wait, Pluto, magic goes through the bird's DR, so why would they not take all the damage?
Magic and adamantine.
Oh, it has to be both
It
at the
has
same
to
time,
be
not
both.
or.
Right.
Oh.
Wow, that's ridiculous. Holy crap. So I'm gonna use the last burn from my internal buffer so that I don't take any burn for this.
Ooh.
Let me make sure I have everything set up right. Alright, and then that's 2 attacks at the highest.
We get an additional attack at your highest BAB, just like haste. So you do your full round as normal, and then you just get an additional one that's at your highest BAB, basically. Yeah, this thing's probably dead.
Hit. Yeah, probably.
Like when Nero gets a chance to full round with his kinetic blade thing, he definitely is our best damage dealer.
Dead.
Yeah. I wanted it dead.
It's dead.
He can't. It's crazy good, but he can't actually do it like all that often too, because he has to
burn
use a
cost,
resource
yeah.
basically to be able to do it as a full round.
That's why the internal buffer is great.
Yeah, it gives you a little more chances to do it without getting super dangerously low.
But now his
I think if
internal
you
buffer is
optimize
empty, and you can only.
Yeah, he has to burn now.
He has to burn to fill it back up. Yeah.
It's all right though. We got everyone's blinds coming up back off too, so he's done enough heavy lifting now that he probably doesn't necessarily have to carry us the rest of the way through this fight.
True.
I hope not.
All right, Raz, you hear the metal clink to the floor after it gets whacked by a bunch of water.
All right, well I can
And
actually see it now. I
stay
think,
down.
right? Or am I still blinded for a round?
You are still blinded. Your duration was a bit longer.
Yeah,
Okay.
it was a rolled dice for the duration.
Yeah. Did hear Teti say, hopefully you're making progress.
I'm just gonna walk over to her until I bump into her,
Okay, yep, you bump into her.
and that'll be my turn.
Okay. Nimitep, you can see, but you can't, Cause you're in a cloud.
Yeah, you see fog around you.
I can see 5 feet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You see, it's
You
very
can see 5
smoky
feet. You can
around
literally see that there's nobody around you. You're like,
But I can hear that there's a fight going on nearby to my left.
Yeah, you hear
Yeah.
very obviously metal and claws hitting metal and metal hitting flesh, I guess. Oh.
So I'll scooch over there.
which bonus are you getting, by the way? The +2?
Yeah, I'll take the +2 for now.
Let me put that AC bonus on here because it might take a attack opportunity on you here. You might need it.
It's a dodge bonus, right?
It is a dodge bonus.
Okay, that's fine.
So I didn't put anything on there because it's going to stack with anything.
Dodge bonus is stack.
Yeah, they do. I should put dodge in there though because it doesn't apply if you're like flat-footed or something.
That's right. That's
But,
why I was never
yeah,
taking it
it should
before.
it should
because
work in this
When
case.
I was blind, it didn't matter.
Yep.
Okay. Is it taking an attack?
When there's concealment, I don't think you can, right?
You can.
If it's partial
not
concealment,
cover.
you can.
Oh, well then I missed an attack of opportunity.
You can't if it was total
earlier on
concealment.
somebody. Who was that? Anyways,
I don't
Yeah,
think we
total
did.
concealment.
Yeah, let me untarget her. Target you.
I think we've all been playing pretty carefully about him, even once the fog cloud went down.
Yeah,
Like
and
I did a
this
5-foot step away from it.
So unfortunately, because it is obscured, I can't actually sneak attack it.
Yes, you can. You're an unchained rogue. It's only 20% concealment. You can still sneak attack.
You have flank.
One of the many buffs the unchained rogue got over regular rogue. Or Slayer, for that matter. Like, Slayer doesn't get that. It's also one of the messy things about
Okay,
multi-classing Unchained Rogue.
I'll look at that later. I'll just take your word for it now.
Yeah. If it's total concealment, you still can't, but yeah, you can on 20%.
Poke.
Like, if you go Unchained Rogue into, like, a prestige class or something else that gets you sneak attack dice, the ones you get from other sources don't work that way, which is kind of awkward. It also makes your Hero Lab file look really weird because it separates the two sneak attack dice out.
It didn't roll the concealment. Can you roll a percentage?
I'm good. Oh wait, that was just 2d10. Just a sec. I'm still good.
Okay. Let's see here. Where are we? Tati, how's she doing? She's fine. She's gonna continue attacking this one. Both hit. Woo! It's dying. You hear more metal fall to the ground. Is anybody left? It's just number 2. mean, he doesn't really know what's going on. Hmm. That cat. Yummy. Okay, it's gonna full round. Nimit. Eh. And it's gonna fail terribly. I chose wrong. You kind of flutter 5-foot steps over here. Sensing trouble. This one's unconscious. Whiz pops.
Whiz pops.
Sorry, I wasn't paying attention. It's in the cloud, so I don't see it. I'll just wait.
You are still bleeding though.
Yeah, I can't really do much about that.
You can fly
don't have
down
any
to
potions?
Nero. You see Nero.
Yeah, it's got Nero heal you.
Sure. Okay. I'll double move down to Nero.
Yeah, it's also just a DC. You can make a DC heal check to stop it too.
My heal is as good as my perception.
Of course, Nero's also bleeding.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I can take more bleed than he can.
Layla?
I technically could
I mean,
remove
it's
it
just
from both
hitting
of
my
you.
false life right now. It doesn't really matter.
You know what? I'm gonna just use this terrible spell that, because this is one of the rare cases where it's actually sort of useful.
Cure Light Wounds Mass.
Yes, I'm gonna cast Cure Light Wounds Mass.
Oh my god, I called it.
Oh.
You'll have to reapply your burn, but that even heals up the damage I did to myself. Very efficient. And I'm using my. The other thing that's nice is Cure Light Wounds normally is a touch spell, right? But Cure Light Wounds Mass is not. It's a close range spell. I'm using my bonus from Blessing of Fervor to give myself the AC and attack, mostly for the AC, because. And I'm gonna move into. I'm gonna fly into the fog. Till I like see Teddy Sura, and then yeah, I could heal her. I could heal her right now, but I think I'm not gonna use a quickened. I don't think we're in a situation where I need to use 2 level 5 slots in one round when there's only one bird left. That seems kind of excessive. So I'm not gonna do anything else. I'm just gonna fly into the cloud.
Nero. You're no longer bleeding.
All right. How many rounds do we have the Blessing of Fervor?
8
For a
more.
while still.
Oh, sweet. Um, would I be able to tell that there's still combat going on over there?
The noises of metal has kind of gotten quieter, but I don't know. You would have to check, I suppose, to be sure.
Okay.
Give yourself plus 30 move speed. This isn't like haste either. It actually gives you 30 move speed.
That's true.
So 29 perception.
Oh, you're gonna like listen?
Well, I'm trying to determine, because I can't see through the fog, whether or not there's still combat going on in there.
I'm guessing you're trying to pinpoint more where combat might be happening. You do hear
Right.
combat over in this direction.
All right, I'll double move.
Okay, and then you see part of the bird like sticking out of the cloud there.
Hey. Whoa. Okay, that was pretty funny.
And you did use the fervor for the move speed then?
Yeah.
Okay. So here you are. All right. Raz.
Alright, on my turn, I'm gonna take the plus 30 movement from the Blitzing at Fervor, which gives me 50. And in the difficult terrain, that'll cut me down to 25. So I'm gonna go 5, 15, 20, 25 right here. Because as I start moving closer, I kind of run into the bird and Nematep, and I keep going until I'm out of the cloud. And during my movement, my my, it probably does, but during my movement, my quick stow lets me put my battle axe away, and I'm assuming someone told us that we need adamantine and magic to get through their DR, right?
Yeah, Wizpops finally told us that once he was able to see it.
Okay, so I'm able to put the weapon away and quick draw the adamantine flail, and I'm going to take an attack on it.
It bites at you as you pass through.
Okay.
It misses.
Just got to adjust my power attack because it's two-handed now. Now this would be a cool like functionality of the thing is to have the modular power attacks between switching between two-handed and one-handed.
Like
Okay.
if there was a toggle.
So
Wait,
yeah.
let me remove the concealment off of you.
Okay.
And I guess, is it considered concealed for him? At least a
A part
little
of its body
bit.
isn't in the
Yeah,
whatchamacallit.
so we'll just keep that on it then. Actually, it's not even on it. There we go. Okay.
Okay, so we're good?
Yep.
Okay. Here comes my one attack.
You miss.
Okay.
Alrighty. Round 7. Nimita.
I'll do that.
Okay. It does not attack you. You hit. Alright. And you hurt it some, and you resist some. Detty is going to stop and heal herself. With her Druid spell. Is this like configured wrong? Isn't Cure Light Wounds supposed to be...
1d8 plus 1 per caster level to a cap of 5. So if she had it as part of her druid spells, if she's only a level 4 druid, it would be 1d8 plus 4.
Right, and the thing says 1d8 plus 2, and I'm looking at the formula here, and it says caster level 5, but yet it's like
Oh,
not registering
yeah, I don't know. That's
something
weird.
correctly here. I'm just gonna roll it and then add whatever. Weird.
Okay. So she heals herself. I was actually going to do that for her, but cool. I don't
She
have
don't
to
know that.
necessarily. I might do it anyway because she's going to be pretty badly hurt. And she's still in pretty rough shape.
So I'm gonna add 2 more to that, but it also stops the bleed. Okay. This thing is starting to get overwhelmed and tries to full withdrawal fly away. That will provoke from Nimitep and Raztek.
Okay.
Yeah, but not with the flank,
give it a-
unfortunately, because it provokes. It
But
provokes
does it go
and squares over
invisible when
here.
it's like off the map there? Weird. Okay. Looks like Raz misses.
Yeah.
Nimitep?
Maybe the lack of sneak attack on this was so discouraging. Nematep decided not to even take the attack.
Maybe Nimitep didn't think Nimitep would get to go for a while and stepped away.
Sorry, what's that?
It's fleeing and it's provoking from you. Do you want to attack?
Okay. Yeah.
You hit. This is not a sneak attack though.
Okay.
Yeah, because he did withdraw, so by the time the one that actually provokes is outside the flank.
Yeah. If that's it's not a sneak attack though. Oh well, I made my roll already. Never mind. Might have done something a bit different, but it's all good.
Okay. So it's kind of flying off. A full withdrawals double your move speed. So
Yep.
it's like 140 feet away.
Whiz Pops can shoot
Whiz
it.
pops. Do you want to do anything?
There's only one thing to do.
Missile.
There's only one thing to do. I'll fly over
Permanently blind
here,
it.
and I'm gonna try and permanently blind it.
I don't think you. I mean, I don't think you want to be in the fog cloud.
No,
Just
I'm
flying
above
above
it.
it.
I'm 30
20
feet up.
Oh,
I
okay.
yeah, I didn't. Sorry, I didn't specify. I can't actually fly 40 feet. Then that's a good point. So I actually would be like back here
Okay.
if I wanted to be above it.
As long as
And then
you're
I'm
within
going to
its
cast blindness deafness on this. My
Yeah,
range
it's
is
a
like
long range
210
spell.
feet, so medium range. And Bhutan, one time. Damn it!
It saves.
Are you serious? Oh my god, that's like a 10 fort save.
It saves.
So roll to 14. Yeah, blindness deafness is medium range. Fireball's long, but fire doesn't affect it. So technically, it's what, like 100 and... What did you say, 100 and like something feet away?
240 feet away.
240? I thought you said 140.
No,
Yeah, I heard 140.
okay, maybe I messed up, but his move speed is 120 feet. It double moves, so it's 240 feet.
Its
Wow.
move speed is 120? Oh my god, that's fast.
Mhm.
I want to be a
Right.
bird.
They're birds of prey.
Bird.
As
Yeah,
a
I couldn't
wizard,
have reached
you
it
have
then
the
with the
ability
spell.
to do that.
Sure.
Yeah, I couldn't have actually reached him with that spell if he was 240. If he flew
Okay.
240 feet to the left.
Okay, I guess the ultimate question is do we need to stay in combat, or are you guys going to be able to reach it? Because it's going to keep fleeing
Well,
on
I'm
its
considering
turn.
dimension dooring
No, I'm
to catch up, so I can blind it again.
You want to solo this, is what you're saying.
I want to
if he
make
does,
it feel
yes.
the pain I felt, but that's okay. It
I
can fly away.
I
It's
don't
too
follow.
fast. It's not worth it.
Okay, then we are out of combat.
I definitely don't follow.
I'll leave the
You know,
blindness
gaining
spell
pleasure
use
in another
there.
creature's suffering sounds kind of evil.
No, Wizpops is
It sounds like the
definitely
mask is
on the
corrupting
verge of
him.
evil.
We should do something
It's-
about that.
He's really.
It's not that I gain pleasure in it. It's that the golden rule: what goes around comes around. Isn't that what they say? Do unto
Yeah,
others.
but you feel justified
No.
in
Are you a
causing
follower of
suffering.
Callistria?
It's justice.
Maybe.
Justice
You
is good.
sound a lot like Callistria.
I'm like Justice League.
This is vengeance, not justice.
Definitely
Batman makes that
vengeance.
distinction.
Do
Well, the party
unto
can think what they want.
others
With
as
Pops.
do unto you is not a good mentality.
No, that's fine if you want to. You play your character. It just might have alignment ramifications.
Good
Oh, yeah, no,
mentality
I'm
is
aware.
do unto others as you would want them to do unto you.
Also, it is a beast. It probably
Yeah, so
doesn't know any
clearly the beast wants to be blinded because it blinded me, so I'm doing it a favor.
Oh my gosh. Don't worry, everybody. Gio's been taking notes.
Yeah, so
but
out of
anyway,
character,
I'm gonna go
Wiz
and
Pops,
harvest these.
while he's very adamant about being against undead, he may have a few power tendencies. That is intentional play by the player, by me. What the
Yeah,
party does
that's
with
fine.
that is up to the party. But
I mean,
I am
maybe-
intending that.
I'm gonna start figuring out how to get to the meat inside of these
Wizpop's
metallic
gotta be
birds.
careful
Okay.
though, because of the way he's attuned to his magic. I think he might lose some of his abilities if his alignment ever changes, right?
No, you're talking about the Hollow Necromancer? That has no alignment thing,
No, it
does it?
doesn't?
I don't think it does. It's just you have to be
Okay.
against undead.
The
but it
properties of the
doesn't say
mask
you
will
can't
change,
be
though.
evil.
The mask could change if he.
That's
yeah,
true. The
that's
mask would change.
Okay, Raztech. Do you
I'll
wanna
leave that,
roll a survival
for later.
to try to do that?
Yes.
This
You were
house
thinking
might
of
be a
Hollow
Callistrian.
Necromancer, right, Pluto?
Yeah.
You've never skinned a
look it
metal
up real
bird
quick.
before.
Yeah, these
Um,
metal birds are problematic.
You're having a hard time. Like the metal, it's like it's on. I don't know if you. I mean, out of character, Raz probably doesn't know what a gorgon is, but its hide is a lot like a gorgon.
That's the only requirement, Pluto.
So it's just a
On the
metal
archetype.
hide, and you're just not
Okay.
breaking through it with your natural means.
I want to make like a metal feather headdress out of these things.
So
Maybe
yeah,
another time.
Alright.
it represents.
Well, let's go find a
specifically-
crown.
The
Like,
sneak
if I were to
attack
raise
thing we were
undead,
talking
it
about.
doesn't actually say anything happens, but I'm pretty sure I would just lose all the benefits of the archetype.
Well,
if
raise
I
undead
created
is an evil spell.
Well, that has nothing to do with it, though. My point is that the archetype doesn't say you have to be good or evil. It just says
Yeah,
black
for
some reason
we're
I thought
not
it
to raise
did.
undead.
Yeah, for some reason I thought it did. So.
Yeah, I'm gonna go look for the crown over here. In the-
Anyways,
in the
yeah,
river.
let's see if you have your magic find rod. Search for
So yeah,
diamonds.
the
in the rough.
the Unchained Rogue has a very slightly different wording for sneak attack.
Oh, I read it. Yeah, you're right. It's full.
yeah.
It calls out full only. So Yeah,
Yep.
that's a nice change.
I remember that came up on Nizzo. Like I was doing it wrong as well for a while, and then we figured
Yeah,
out
I
like, oh
didn't
wait,
realize. That's good to know.
yeah.
Okay, so in order to find this crown, it is going to require some time. So everybody go ahead and roll a perception check. And since it's going to take a lot of time, you can actually technically just take 20s. So whatever your best possible
Yeah,
number is.
I'll take 20 then.
Oh.
Yeah, it's
Should be
37
lower
for
because
me.
prayer probably wore
Oh,
off
I
by
guess
now.
39
Oh,
for me.
yeah, let's get that stuff off then.
Well, everybody's doing it methodical. I'll just go by instinct.
I say you guys can do that. I'm just going to take a quick glance around. If I don't see it, oh well.
Wisp Pops is like not even that helpful for finding this anyway.
No, I'm like trying to put my staff together or something.
The head of the staff's connected to the... Oh crap, I forgot what it's connected to. Ah!
Combat trackers cleaned up. Okay. We have so 20s. Oh yeah. Like with everybody but Wiz Pops, you guys will eventually locate this crown in 1 hour. It only took you 1 hour to do it.
Nice.
And you guys
Not too bad.
find this crown, and even with the metal detector, still would have taken you this amount of time to like for it to trigger. But you guys use it to locate this small little golden circlet dotted with teardrop shaped diamonds. Looks like it would fit the size of one of those Naga's heads, but like it's small, and so it was only going to fit on one of those heads, right?
Mm-hmm.
But
Well, one head is the king and the rest is his court.
Perhaps.
Most likely. It's probably the one just off center to the right, because why not?
All right, if we have it and we found it, then I guess we can go return it, right?
Hey,
All right, well let's go return it. We make our way back.
alright, yeah, let's do that.
So just before we actually like say we're back, because it did take 1 hour, I was still trying to pull the calendar up here. It is 9 p.m., which means that it's gonna get dark in like an hour. And you guys are like a hex away, which is like 8-hour travel.
So we'll
minimum.
rest.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll have to rest out
Okay,
here.
then let's rest.
Okay, then you guys.
That way Wisp can get his spells back and we can recover.
Okay, then go ahead and set up camp. Roll your perceptions, watch orders.
Mm-hmm. And Teti might need some healing from Nero if that's cool.
Say
I
that
know
again?
she did take some damage. Our Sphinx friend might need some healing.
Oh, yeah.
Telephone.
I'll show you guys where you are.
Okay, done with the river map.
I'm not seeing our Sphinx friend on the map here, so...
Oh, yeah.
It's like
You can do
you
it
select her on the combat
tracker.
tracker.
I'll put her there in a minute, but I'm kind of got something else in the front.
Ah, nice. I didn't know you could do that.
Yeah, you can do that to enemies as well, provided that you can see them.
Alright, yeah, I'm going to. Let's see, what am I at? I have 3 burn. Alright, I'm going to gather power and then use a maximized heal.
Ooh, that's impressive.
Nice. Yeah, Cooter doesn't
Did you say
get
something
meta
secret?
magic. No, I said nice.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Cooter doesn't get to do that. It's nice. It's cool. Maybe if I brought a feat though, because I can't get infusions.
And then I'll use my basic hydrokinesis to dry her off.
She says,
Does that
"Thank
feel a
you."
little bit better?
Yes, yes, I do appreciate that.
Good. I'm glad.
We're still wasting time.
Maybe, maybe not. We might get something out of this.
Hopefully.
So then before we rest, I'm going to accept 2 additional burn and put it into my stored energy.
Okay. You guys get through the night without any interruption. And it is now 10 in the morning after you guys prepared your spells.
Okay.
And I think Teti's going
Can we
Let's,
to
have the
change her
reset?
spell list. Yeah, I'll reset it. But I'm
Okay, and I'm also
gonna
gonna not have all these teleports.
pull up.
Woo!
I'm gonna pull the druid book up and change her spell list. But yeah, so you guys are gonna head back to the location, which is gonna take another 8 hours of travel. So by
Alright.
the time you get there, it
Yeah, we'll
is
check the rest of the way.
6 p.m. You still got 4 hours of daylight.
Alright. I'll walk up and knock on the door. Hello, my friend.
Okay.
Whoa, Tetasura just walked through the wall.
She flew to the roof.
She does that sometimes.
Yeah.
Just phased through the wall.
Oh, I made some staff crafting progress. And by the way, I'm
You
increasing
knock,
the DC by 5 to double speed.
and when the door opens, the same old man you saw before opens the door.
But we know we are
I prefer
wise
the
to,
old man.
we are wise to his ways.
He says,
Hello, my friend.
you're back so quickly. Surely you just gave up.
Not at all.
Yep.
I mean, we did have to fight these bloody metal birds, but other than that, it wasn't too bad.
Birds. Oh, where is it then?
I'll pull it out of my bag.
The old man, like, has this like very human expression of excitement, and then like suddenly just starts shape shifting into the snake, and like one of the snake heads leans forward as it bows down to you, requesting you to crown it.
Which head?
Oh, I don't know. Let's
The middle one.
let's get a pic. Yeah, the middle one. Yeah.
Darn it, I was
I
wrong.
was gonna
then.
try to pull the picture up. I was like, I'll pick one if you want.
So the head that bows down, I'll place the crown on top of it.
Okay, so you put this
That
small
looks
little
like quite a
crown on
snug
it.
fit.
Ah, better. He kind of like just joyfully enjoys the fact that it's on its head, and then says, "Well, you're good. I spent days trying to find that." Eh. Okay, well, sure. Come on in. And oh, right. I was gonna give you something.
Hey,
Yay,
what's
treasure.
that?
And the doors open.
I go in, since we've been invited now.
Okay, get these. Oh, did I just close what
I'll
I
just hang out
was?
here. I don't really care about Temple of Sarenrae.
Okay. One second. All right, he's going to allow you. He says, I'm going to allow you to choose one prize from my hoard. Surely I can't give it to you all, but maybe you'll like something that I have. And he starts to reveal everything that he has.
Oh, very nice.
And he shows you, he goes behind the altar there, and there's like this little compartment, and he just pulls out stuff. And he begins to show you a hoard of statues, paintings, potteries, and the like. And you can appraise as we go. I think somebody already is at a plus 20 appraise, or is that not a thing yet?
Whiz Pops.
Wizpops. So Wizpops
Plus
is
24.
automatically going to know the value of all the items that he reveals to you.
I would be the best auctioneer ever now.
Okay. So the values of the items are going to range of varying from like 900 gold to 120 gold pieces individually. And once you like see the collection together, you think all of it together would be around 8,000 gold pieces. But he shows you some more things. He shows you a triangular piece of iron with a gold feather engraved along each surface. And
I wonder what that could be.
this
I wonder if it's a
of-
golem part.
This kind of reminds me. Yeah. You're intuitively thinking that maybe it had something to do with the golem.
Oh shit. We take
So
that.
out of character. If we kill him, we could take it all. Just putting that out there. We're not an evil
go
party.
out of character anymore on that one, or else I'm gonna start like thinking that's what Wizpops is actually thinking. Let's stay in character on that stuff. Like
I need my safe place to make jokes.
I guess I don't know if the players
Do it
wanna
in, like,
hear
Twitch
that,
chat.
though. Maybe they do. I don't know. It's
Okay.
yeah.
Well, yeah, no. Wizpops definitely doesn't want to just cold blood kill the guy. He's not undead. He's been nice if he's giving us a reward, and he's not doing any harm as far as I can tell. And he's a fellow old man.
Charging
Even if
battery.
he's actually a snake, he's still a fellow old man.
I
Solidarity
would definitely
amongst old
protest
men.
that as well.
So yeah, I'll let the party know, like, this thing looks like it is most likely a piece to make that golem work that we found. And if anyone asks about any other specific items, I'll tell them how much it's worth.
Does he know anything about the rod of the golem?
Hold on one second.
Or where he got it from?
He tells you that he found it in here.
Oh, curious.
It was curious. It was just on the floor. Let me see whether or not he knows about it though.
Is there any indication that this thing is related to Serenray somehow?
Okay, so he doesn't have... Yeah, he doesn't have spellcraft, so he has no idea. So he's like, yeah, unfortunately, I have not figured out what it does yet. It seems pointless if you ask me. But
We think we know what it
it
does.
does detect as magic, which is why I grabbed it, because I was curious. Does this intrigue you?
Yes. Yes, it does.
Well then,
We think we know exactly what it does. Would you like to see what it does?
uh, not particularly. Like I said, I'm so close to a breakthrough, and I would really like to pick
That's okay,
your
we can bring it to
friend's
you.
brain. Looks at Nero, not literally. You...
Nero chuckles. I see what you did there. No worries. What have we got here? What are you working on? What we got?
All right. So not a lot of details on that. So you guys spend some time just sharing knowledge, and it just seems to genuinely enjoy like learning about tombs and why tombs are there and what they represent, and it's kind of fascinating because his kind of people don't do these things. In fact, a lot of races don't do these things, and so it's always interesting to learn about ones that do.
Oh, Nimitap will be more than happy to discuss the concepts of embalming and entombment.
I think he's only interested
If
in
he
this
wants
to sit and
tomb
talk.
in particular. It's not even a tomb; it's a shrine. But this shrine in particular seems to be only interested in because it seems like it's like on a breakthrough, and it does not want to stray from it at all. Like no distractions. So that's kind of vibes that you're getting from it.
In other words, go away.
Just stay on topic is kind of what it is. Yeah. Like, so whenever you're like, oh, what about
So
this?
use your religion.
It'll like ignore you and then turn over and ask Nero like another question about Serenray or what this symbol is or and the shrine is just a general old shrine to Serenray. Nothing too special. It doesn't look like it's really been used or maintained, but it also doesn't seem like anything's damaged. It's kind of maintained its structure over quite a long time, as it is kind of cut into the limestone as well.
So now there's only one other spot on the map that we haven't checked out that was highlighted for us. I want to go there just to see what it is.
Okay, so but he tells you, you know what, you can just take this piece. It doesn't seem to have a significance to this place or to me. But if you'd like, you can still take some treasure. You guys have been so generous. I'll allow you to take up to 3,000 gold pieces in treasure.
Okay, we
That
do that.
is more than generous, Your Highness.
Wow, yeah.
I thank him.
Alright, so your items are now in your inventory.
We
Okay,
take
there's
the
no,
gold
like,
and we all
specific
shout,
magic
"Shopping!"
items to find.
Shopper!
It's probably like a combination of like gold and gems and stuff like that.
Right, but it's not like, oh, you find these boots of speed or something.
No.
That would
Probably
be too
not.
much
That'd be pretty
money,
cool
I'm
though.
sure. Okay, when I get my share, I'll give Layla her money I owe her.
But where's my money?
I guess we have to sell it first. We
I
should go to
believe we're
town.
getting like treasures to sell, essentially.
Yeah, we're not getting just raw GP, yeah.
And we
I
got
think
experience.
it's time to shop, I agree.
Okay. Wow, you guys completed 2 hexes.
Yep, we did. And I want to explore that part of the map, but if Tedisura is like no more detours, then we could probably just go to the one place where the other Sphinx people told us.
She is getting irritated. Like, she's
Right.
like, do you not feel ready? Like, how much
I
more
thought that she
preparation do you
was
need to
on
do?
board with getting the golem last time. She was on board.
Well, now we
with
can
that.
go get the golem, because I think we
Well, no,
have
we
what
need
we
one
need,
more
right?
piece or not? Were there 2 more pieces we need, or just the 1 more piece?
No, we just need one more piece.
No, you guys have both.
At
I
least
thought
that's
there
what
were
I
2.
understood.
Okay,
Yeah,
then yeah,
maybe we
let's
should just go to the golem now and like drive it to
Yeah.
the thing.
I think we should maybe shop first if people want to do that. I think
We could do that. This
have
could
a
be.
lot
We
of
could tell
golden
Tetsura that
items.
once yeah, like we are ready now. We've gotten treasure and rewards. We think we can use and control that bronze statue. I think this is what we will use to go and defeat whoever stands in our way of
Oh, you got
the
Tinny
architect's body.
Robody.
Here, Mike
Matt.
Schilling, can you leave Vent and come back?
Test.
Mm-hmm.
Yay, great. Thanks.
All right, but yeah, I think we're ready.
Okay.
Yep, sounds good to me.
And these other locations, yeah, you guys can always go back to them if you want.
We could. But it feels like we've explored just about everywhere.
So you guys are gonna probably spend like maybe a day or so with your new friend. Because he's
Yeah,
gonna want to gain
snake
as
man.
much knowledge as he can, and it might take some time. So do you guys want to do any teleporting, shopping, and stuff in the meantime?
Yep, Wiz Pops.
Yeah, we'll have to go on the next day though, because I didn't
Also,
prepare
I'll be right back.
teleport today.
Then it is the next day.
So next day I'll prepare 2 teleports. I'm not gonna mess with my sheet. Oh, I'll mess with it. Whatever, fine. Preparation mode, teleport, minus wall of force and quick and vanish. Okay, and I'll teleport all but 1 member of the party, whoever wants to stay behind or whatever.
I'll stay back with our friend here.
Well, you need to bring. I mean, I guess we can bring the stuff.
I'm pretty sure that in town I'm not necessarily needed just to carry things to sell them.
Just
True.
grab his bag.
I mean, I have ant haul on, so I can carry some stuff. Actually.
I don't need to go. I don't need to go to town. So
Okay, and then we'll teleport. Bhutan. I'll roll the D100, I suppose.
What in the world?
We're fine.
No.
And then we'll sell things.
I moved The light wooden quick draw shield, the +1 scimitar, and the +1 scale mail, but instead of staying in stacks of 4, 3 of each disappeared.
You don't have the other 3 on your sheet still?
No, like I said, they disappeared. So yeah, light wooden quick draw shield, +1 scimitar, and +1 scale mail should each be 4, not 1.
Alright, I'm back.
Yeah, I remember that when they were on the party sheet before, the scale mail and scimitar had a 4 for the number instead of 1. I don't know why it's so they might have
Well,
It
disappeared.
wouldn't be
Sometimes that
+4
happens.
scale mail.
No, there
was
were 4 +1
No,
scale
there-
mail.
Oh, there was
of them.
4.
Are they still on your party sheet? Because you have to
No,
shift drag
they're
to
not.
take them all.
They're not, and I use shift, and they
Okay, it's
just
fine.
pop
We
from
don't
4 to
we don't
1.
need to worry about it. Nothing secret can't handle. Okay,
Well,
and
it's
what else do we got?
slightly worrisome to me
Why?
Well, he's
because it
worried
means
if
there
something
could be a
else had
glitch
that
in the
happen.
programming or something.
I mean, it's gonna happen every once in a
The
while.
longbow composite should only be 1, though, I believe.
Why would you
Yeah,
have
the
5?
3 plus 3 strength. No, it should be 1, not 4.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, we sell things.
I believe that's everything.
No, there was 4. All 4 of them had one.
Oh, okay.
I mean, that sounds likely.
I remember there only being 1.
Why would they
I
only
don't
take
think we
one
got
All
longbow
anything
with
4
them?
of them had
That- I
flame
mean-
arrows. Remember?
I'm not
And
arguing
you
with
guys
the
have a
GM
shitload of flame arrows now.
as far as us having more
Okay.
loot than we thought.
Maybe that glitch happened before.
And you didn't notice it
Maybe.
before, yeah. That could
Yeah.
be.
Yeah.
Okay, set
Okay,
your flame
so we
arrows
sell
to
things.
38. Whoever has it. Because right now it looks like flame arrows is
Raz.
quantity 1.
Right.
Okay. That's it?
I don't see anything
I can sell
else
that
in my
necklace of
inventory.
fireballs unless, like, I'm not going to use it, I don't think. Unless someone else wants it. I've already asked.
No, I don't think so.
No.
Okay. That should be it then.
I need my next slot for protection.
Does somebody want to take the golem part?
Oh, yes.
Yeah, we probably shouldn't sell that.
The triangular piece?
Yeah.
I'll
Who has
buy
the other
that.
part? Okay.
I think I do.
What was the other part?
It's just another rod.
It's like a lever.
All right, there you go. You guys
Payday! Pluto,
Hooray.
take 400 gold.
Be right back.
Okay, Pluto. I assume he said okay. I only heard like a tiny bip.
I think so.
Alright, so I have 2,600 gold. Too bad I can't take any item creation feats. Because I need one more meta magic feat so I can get perfect spell at 15. Assuming we get to 15.
We will. It might not happen soon, but we will.
Yeah. I did not get meta magic early.
Okay, also any purchasing that you guys need to do?
I probably should honestly grab like a ring of protection or something, but I gave up on AC.
I mean, unfortunately, for a wizard, your AC is almost never going to scale to the point where
Like,
it'll
there's no
actually
reason for
protect you.
me to even put mage armor on myself at this point. Like, the difference between a 10 and a 14 is nothing.
But that's because wizards have lots of other defensive abilities.
Like going invisible.
Going invisible, or mirror images, or
Yeah, I don't have mirror images.
blinding their opponent.
What is mirror image?
A really good spell.
Well, I meant, can I cast it?
Yeah.
Illusion, I could. Okay. I'll buy a scroll of mirror image so I can copy it into my spellbook. I don't know why I haven't been using this. Because I know it's a really good spell, and Whiz Pops is a very squishy, weak caster.
It's a good choice.
Scroll.
Someday I'll play the Tribe Wizard and cast Mirror
Second
Image on
level,
my
150
allies.
gold. Oh, yeah.
The what?
The Tribe Wizard.
What the hell is that?
I told you about this? Okay, so there's an archetype for wizards where instead of a school, you get to pick a shaman spirit. And you get like the shaman spirit powers. And you can pick a couple of the hexes as well as you level up. So what you do with that is you take the tribe spirit as your, I think it's called like Spirit Whisperer or something wizard. I don't remember, but exactly the name. But yeah, the tribe one lets you share any teamwork feats you have for a certain amount of rounds, a certain number of times a day. So what you do
Oh,
is
I guess that's cool.
you take the bonded mind and share spells, teamwork feats, and you only have to share the bonded mind, and then you can use bonded mind on all your allies within like a certain range, and then that lets you cast spells on them with that are personal spells. You can cast them on your allies then.
Oh, that's
Kind
cool.
of like you can do with your familiar or with like animal companions. So yeah, it's not great action economy because it takes a standard action to give them the bonded mind, and it only lasts for a certain amount of rounds. So it takes a little bit of setup, but like the effect is really powerful though. So
Yeah. All right.
it's probably
So
worth
I'm gonna
it.
sell my Cloak of Resistance +1 for. It's got to go for half of that, right? So it's 500, and then I'm gonna use the rest of my money to buy a Cloak of Resistance +2 for 4,000 total.
Yeah, is it 500 or do you get a little bit of bonus, or is that just for treasure? Did we decide that?
It is just for treasure. That's what the
I'm sorry, what?
uh, that's
You've
what
been
The
dished out
bonus
all your
gold you were
trait
talking
rewards.
says.
about from Raz.
Oh. Oh,
Right, yeah.
amongst
I was just
yourselves.
asking
Okay.
if he's selling a cloak, if that cloak was going to benefit, but Pluto said the benefit's just for treasure,
No,
not
it's just
for
for treasure.
items. That was the discussion. So yeah, 500 gold. I love +1 cloaks. They're so cheap. You should just always
Yeah, well, I
get
mean,
one.
they're good. But now I'm going to +2. All right, I have a +2 now, and back to not very much gold, but this will serve me well.
Yeah. Same. Not much gold, same.
Alright, I'm good. Oh, and I get some. I get 2 weeks worth of rations too, for a few gold pieces.
God, I wish in every game I have a ring of sustenance. It's my favorite item because I never have to worry about food and water or too much about sleep. And those are the parts of Pathfinder that really irk me is like, oh yeah, how do I eat food today?
Mhm.
Like, I'm a 15th level something, but I still have to worry about eating food.
I have that.
Yeah, you're still mortal.
Yeah, so. This game, Ring of Sustenance, Zarky and Kingmaker had Ring of Sustenance. It's very nice. And now we should just, wait like 2 weeks for me to craft my staff. It's perfect. Not really.
We can't make our Sphinx friend any
I
more
know.
sad and
That
irritable
was
than
a
she
joke.
already is.
Yeah, so we had, how many days did we have? We had the first day, then we slept so I could prepare teleport that day. Another day, and then we slept so I could prepare teleport. So we've had 4 days this session, I think. We're on like maybe the 5th. And since we've been adventuring, I only make half progress, but since I'm raising the DC by 5, I make double progress, so it's really just normal progress. And it'll
Yep.
take a total of 32 days.
What you
Yep,
should
a month.
So I think
do
I'm up to a total
is
of
look at
8
the
days of work.
calendar and mark on the calendar what day you will be finished. And then when that day arrives, we can say, oh, look, it's finished.
Is calendar CAL? Oh, okay. I think I would have started on the 21st if I've
Yeah,
been
Leo has
counting
cast,
correctly.
create, food, and water.
So 8, 9, 10. Wait, does it go?
So that's it for.
What does it go from Erastus to Arodus or to Lamashon?
This is just like our regular everyday calendar.
Is the calendar left to right or up to down?
Left to right, just like a regular everyday calendar.
I don't know.
You not look at
Okay.
He's like, I
calendars
don't use
much?
Start here.
calendars.
Yeah, okay.
I don't use calendars.
All right.
I click the calendar button on my computer here, and it only shows 1 month at a time, so
Oh
I
my
don't
God.
know.
These young people, they like boggle my mind because I'm like, oh man, these are things we
9,
look
10,
at on a regular
11,
basis.
12,
At least we used
15,
to.
16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay,
Remember when you were
on
cool?
Arodus
Because you
the
could print your own
22nd.
calendar and you would like design your own like shitty ass calendar.
I can't.
And then print it.
Oh, add log entry? What is this?
This is good.
Can I do this? It doesn't do anything. I am not able to put any notes on the calendar.
Okay, what day is it?
Arodus 22. That is the day I will be done. Assuming I am adventuring every day between now and then. Any day I don't adventure, it does double progress of what I'm doing now. So if we're just like, yeah, we work in town for a week or something, then it would be double progress on those days.
There you go. There's your note.
And the other caveat to this, thank you, is if I use all of my 6th level spells, I cannot make progress that day. I have to have at least one 6th level spell open to do my 2 or whatever hours of crafting it is at the end of the day, or 4 hours of crafting.
Okay, well I guess
I don't
tell
remember
me
what it
whether or
is,
not to
but
push
yeah.
it back. Yeah.
Yeah, no. So far I've been keeping track every day last session and this session. I've had at least a 6th level slot open at the end.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So we're good so far.
Well,
Thanks.
good. Alright. What is? Oh, that's
All
gonna
right,
be
now teleport us back,
exciting times.
and let's start going towards the golem.
Yeah, I guess
Or
the
the
question is
statue
where
thing.
are you gonna teleport back to?
So I will teleport back to the golem then from town.
You
If
know the
that's where the
golem
party.
location
Oh wait, but
well enough?
you know who's not there though is Layla and Tedasura
Oh, because they
and
stayed. Oh,
yeah,
okay.
so we'll go back to them.
Back to them. All right.
And so we know the temple pretty well by now. I'll roll the D100 in case
Mhm.
I roll like 99 or 100.
It's spent a fair
I
amount
mean,
of time there, yeah.
I would never roll such a thing.
Oh no, not at all.
Yeah, we're fine.
Yeah, you're good.
Okay.
Okay. And then I'll say, in order to teleport us all there, it's gonna have to wait another day for me to have enough spells. If we want to do that, if we wanted to go by foot, how long would it take? How far? What hex?
To get to the golem.
I'm
I
fine
don't
with just
remember which
walking there.
flutter it was.
20, about 20 hours of travel nonstop.
Let's just go there.
So if we have like maybe a few hours today, like 6 hours today, or 8 hours today, then we do the rest on the next day. Does that seem reasonable?
Yeah. We go
I
there.
like this travel on foot. I like this. Because then I'll get progress today and the next day. Yep, we'll go 8 hours today and then like whatever the remaining 12 or whatever hours the next day.
Does he require like a crafting table? Like a portable crafting table?
No.
No? Okay. Alright.
No.
You guys begin leaving, and how many hours are you going to travel today?
8.
Because
It's total
only
20, right? So 8 today,
7 in
12
the
tomorrow.
morning.
Oh, well, we'll travel like, what, 12 hours then today.
Any particular hex you want to route to? You're going to the diamond.
We're going straight for it.
Yeah, you can. There's 2 hexes though that can take you to the same place.
Like if we want to go like, we can go C or the
Going
one to the
straight
bottom right
for
of C. Or we could go F or the one to the top of F. Let's go through the ones we...
What I'm saying is these 2 hexes. Which one do you want to go through first to get to this
Right.
hex? This one or
No.
this one?
That one. I think the one we haven't been to.
The one you haven't been through? Do you want to explore that hex? It's going to take an entire day.
No, I'm
I
not really
don't
thinking
think
of
so.
exploring it.
I think
No, just
Tedasura will
cutting
get mad
through.
if we start looking around a bunch.
Okay. Then go ahead and roll your guys' travel perceptions. And I'm sorry, how many hours was it?
How many hours what?
How many hours until you're stopping?
However
I
long it
said
takes.
like 12, like
12?
7 a.m. to 7 p.m. seems good.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
We'll do that. Set that.
Did we lose the
Looks like
GM?
Pluto rage quit.
No, no.
That was Pluto.
I wonder if he's been having issues. 'Cause his mic was like not working that much.
Maybe. Okay. I see 1 perception, 2 perception. 3
Welcome back.
perception.
Weird.
I
Yeah,
can
they cut
barely
out
hear
for a
you.
minute.
Any other perceptions? I want to keep
I don't
you
know what
in
we're
the
rolling
habit.
for.
You're traveling. You want to stay alert when you travel, or not? I guess.
Well, I rolled it, I think. I don't know if it went through though.
Yeah, I see
Yeah,
it.
the DC just happened.
It looks like it worked. Okay.
Yeah, I see Layla.
All right. So you guys travel through that hex and manage to get into. I guess you guys can go through F or the other hex that has the arrow in it. It's up to you. It kind of matters because they're terrain differences. I guess is why I'm asking.
What kind of terrain was F?
Well, that's where the Maftet's camp was. It's more of this like rocky desert terrain, and then the other one's more of like sand.
I think I prefer the rocky one.
Then I'll go ahead and...
Yeah, I think we're bloody tired of sand, so we're going to avoid it as much as bloody possible.
Okay, so you guys have no encounters all the way up to the hour that you guys stop, and it is now 7 p.m. and you set up camp.
Okay,
No,
we do that.
none of that, Star Fox.
We rest.
Yep,
Shame on you.
rest. Okay, re-prepare spells. No teleport now. Okay, you gotta tell me if we need teleport, but I'm not preparing that on the regular.
That's okay. I would also use it mostly for like helping us overcome obstacles.
Yeah, I have dimension
Because
door
we'll
for
probably
that.
be facing those soon.
Okay, ready.
So we rest.
We got overnight rest.
All right, on to the Sentinel.
Hey, we can find those dirty mutants.
And once we get there, we just have to figure out who's gonna try and pilot it.
Well, this isn't Starfinder, so I don't have much in the way of that skill.
It's kids'
Okie
magic.
dokie. Just because this is dangerous territory, go ahead and roll your guys' perceptions as you start to travel.
So that's a 31 and a 33 if I find some interesting stonework.
Mm. Alright, let me get this critter out. Let me roll you guys' good old encounter.
No encounter?
No, I'm rolling encounters. I should not have told
Okay.
you that because now you're like, what's she doing? Okay, one second. Let's see here. Give me like a minute. 1 minute.
Okay.
Counting now.
Sure. What? Is my bestiary book 1 not on? Let me look. No, it's on. Thanks for wasting my time. This thing's claiming that a certain thing is in a bestiary, and it's not. So I'm gonna say that there are no encounters because I don't want to dwell on it.
All right.
Dang it.
Yay.
Hey, wow, that was actually about a minute too.
Yeah, I don't really like wasting time. Okay, so you guys eventually do get to the bronze statue.
Sweet.
Let me pick an hour on how long that took you. Let's see, it was roughly 80 hours. So. What do you do? I guess you guys want the map. Let me do that. Let me give you the map. There.
I mean, we could, but all right. So
Yay!
now let's go and see if we can activate this thing with the rod and the triangular piece. So we do that then.
Okay.
We go and we try the thing.
Who gets in there to put them in?
I'll do it since I'm the most excited.
Alright, let me go ahead and set my alarm. I just put food in the oven. Haha. There we go. Alright. Raz crawls in.
Okay.
It's kind of cramped in here. But I'm guessing you're going to put the pieces in.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and see like I think we know like kind of where they go, right?
Yeah, it was been pointed out to you. They've been talking about it. You've probably glancing over, trying to learn.
Okay, then I do that.
Okay. Raz puts the pieces into the sentinel, and its eyes begin to glow green, and and the eyes of the serpents around its brow glow yellow. Silver runes form a glowing triangle of arcane sigils on its chest. All of the controls in the Sentinel's inner chamber move easily now, and the Bronze Sentinel becomes fully functional.
Yay.
Now, this Sentinel has its little sets of rules. But yeah, you guys now have the Bronze Sentinel.
Sounds like a crime
Sweet.
fighter's name.
Yeah, it's like a superhero.
I am.
Okay,
the
then I want to
Bronze
make it walk
Sentinel.
around.
Okay, that is something that we're going to have to do either next section, or I'm gonna have to try to figure this out because I have not actually had a chance
It's pretty close to 2 o'clock.
read how this works.
Might be a good.
and it's
That
not.
might be a good stopping point anyway.
Yeah, it's not what one would hope how it would work. I know at least that much, which is why I think I need to learn more about it. So Raz has activated the Bronze Sentinel, and our cliffhanger ends there, and we will start next week
Okay.
with him trying to maneuver it and seeing what you guys would like to do from there on forward.
Will Raz and his group get
Okay.
this sentinel to walk? Will they finally help their new compatriot out? Find out next time on Mummy's Mask.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Nice. Okay.
Tetisura.
One thing that I think you guys are going to get is more experience.
Catch money.
Yay, more XP.
I mean, XP's good too.
Because now this hex
I
is
like
considered fully explored. It's only a small amount, but I still got you excited. That's all that matters.
I'm always excited for loot and XP.
So technically you have two hexes explored from all this. So that one and that one.
I wonder if anyone owns the rights to that song anymore.
What song?
Dragon
Theme
Ball
song
Z
from
song.
the cartoon show Mummies Alive.
Oh, darn.
I remember that.
Don't know.
I loved that show. That show was great.
You know what I was disappointed with in this session is that I was blind so much I didn't get a chance to disintegrate one of the birds.
Lol.
Maybe next time.
Sometimes you can't always have your way.
Yeah, no, what they did
Oh,
was great. They
whiz
made me
pops.
not very effective.
Yeah, but Tetty also made them not very effective.
Yeah, that was a pretty good
So,
scary.
yeah, the cloud was good.
It's like when Witch Pops use it, it hurts, but when Teti uses it, it's good. And unfortunately, I didn't get to blind one of them permanently, but that's okay.
Well, you did,
You
but you
tried,
killed it.
And that's what matters.
Or they killed it.
I did, but then that one died. Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
That's
that was
okay.
fun.
I'll
I guess
forgive
are
you,
we done
party
for now?
members.
Yep, we're
We're
for
done.
today.
Okay, cool. Well, I'll see you guys next week then.
Okay, see you next week.
Mummies.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah,
See ya.
bye. Have a good time over the
And
weekend
then-
and whatever you're gonna do during the Super
yeah, were
Bowl
we
celebration.
Doing stuff this tonight? Secret?
If so, it's gonna be later.
Oh yeah, definitely later, not now. I just remember you saying something about wanting to like play games Saturday night.
In evenings, yeah.
Right. I'm just saying, is that still the plan? You want to do that? 'Cause I'll be around.
I mean, unless I trip and fall and end up in the hospital, probably.
Okay. Like, you thinking like Twitch Sings or Guild Wars 2 or other? Okay. Well, I might go grab some beer.
Okay.
Because